moment here at Redline Radio to thank all of our wonderful sponsors. Detroit Auto Parts is not only the official parts store of Redline Radio, but it is also home of our original studio. They have two convenient locations on the east side. You can call 216-531-7373. Or on the west side, you can give a call at 216-398-7373. And as always, if you mention Redline Radio, receive 10% off your parts purchase. Growing Wings Adult Services continues to be an official sponsor of Studio Number 2 and Redline Radio. With over 7 years of experience of taking care of adults with disabilities in the Northern Ohio area, you can reach out to Lisa at 234-334-7547 today to see how Growing Wings Adult Services can help you and your family. And as testified by their many satisfied companies, Dynatech's diamond saw blades are the fastest cutting and longest lasting. Customer satisfaction is how Dynatech measures success, and their engineers are always available to help you troubleshoot and solve a problem on your job site. Dynatech is the only saw blade company recommended by the pavement marking manufacturing industry, and they're located in Elyria, Ohio. Dynatech is committed to being the top diamond saw blade company around the world. We stand behind our products, and with a warranty and customer service that keeps our customers satisfied and earns us the ranking of best in the industry. You can contact Dynatech today at 800-446-9001, or you can email them at sales@dynatech.com or visit their website, Dynatech.com. Pit Road Diecast, specializing in all current and past NASCAR diecast cars and model car kits. And you know what? It's not just diecast model car kits. Oh, no. They have movie cars, too. You can just ask Bill about that. But for all your diecast or model car kit needs, you can call Dynatech at 216-355-2347 and mention Redline Radio and get 10% off your in-store purchase. And, of course, always keep Sean from Pit Road Diecast in your thoughts, prayers, or however you want to keep her in your mind as she is currently battling cancer. We say it on every show. You hear it. Incredible Keepsakes is the official merchandise provider of all things Red Line Radio and our show hosts. T-shirts, cups, binders, keychains, hats, mouse pads, lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my, you name it, and Incredible Keepsakes can make it and customize it for you. You can call 440-242-9648 or go to their website, IncredibleKeepsakes.com. And as Mike and Diane always say, cherished moments are made to last forever. Got a little storm damage from all those storms we had a couple weeks ago? Well, you know who to call, and it ain't Ghostbusters. It's Wiggins Construction and Home Improvement. Bathrooms, kitchens, windows, doors, sidings, lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my, are you catching a pattern here, people? Residential or commercial, you can call Will today, 440-731-7654, and you tell Will that Redline Radio sent you. Congratulations to Chad Moon for being nominated as the best male frontman in Northeast Ohio in the Cleveland Music Awards this past week. But Bad Juju is the official band of Redline Radio, covering all of your favorites from the 80s and 90s. To book Bad Juju today, you contact the one and only Chad Moon, and you can do that at 440-458-0209.
If you are a hard worker who has pride in showing up each day, then ask yourself this. Am I working somewhere that has light at the end of the tunnel? Can I stop working after 10 years and continue to receive income from my prior efforts? Or does my income stop the moment I quit working?
Will it?
There is a better way, but you have to level up and take a chance.
I shall.
Simply put, you're going to work hard wherever you go, right?
True.
Now, if that's not you, disregard this. This message isn't for you. But if you're going to work hard somewhere, why let someone else tell you your worth?
Facts.
Why work your tail off for 30 plus years just to get the bare minimum back?
Why?
This isn't a get rich quick thing, and it's not for everyone. But if you're someone who's looking for an opportunity to grow and not have your growth limited, you might be a good fit.
Contact Rodney Taylor at 216-307-0580. That's Rodney Taylor at 216-307-0580.
Hey man, what happened to you?
Look, let me tell you, I crashed my bike, my arms was dragged and mangled and was torn right off.
Holy smokes, what are you gonna do now?
Well, luckily, I had the Get Hurt, Get Paid program from American Income Life.
Oh yeah, why is that?
Well, I was in a hospital for 5 days and they paid me for every day I was there. $600. I got a lump sum check for $3,000 for my lost wages and another check for the loss of my arm. $30,000.
Wow man, I've never heard of American Income Life.
That's because they're your benefits company that's now available for everyone. They have income protection for lost wages, mortgage protection, a college education program that I got my son for $100,000, a life insurance plan that if I die in a Lyft, Uber, train, plane, or any other motor carrier, my family is protected financially for up to $300,000. If that's not including the term of a whole life insurance, plus so many other plans to financially secure your family's future. In fact, all my kids are guaranteed insurable for life, no matter what happens in their future, whether they develop cancer, start smoking, get arrested, or become critically ill.
Wow, they have cancer protection too?
They got cancer protection, whether you get cancer or you don't get cancer. They pay you either way.
That's amazing. How do I get in on that?
Just call my boy GT at AIL at 330-441-2589 or Cindy at 330-416-8264.
For sure, bro. What was that number again?
That's GT at 330-441-2589 and Cindy at 330-416-8264. Make sure you leave a message because if they don't hear from you, then they can't help you.
That's right. I'm gonna call right now.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode, another day. It's still Virgo season. That's right. We're still in the midst of it. Mic on? My mic is on. My mic is on too. Yeah. I'm looking at the on button.
Mic check. Mine is on.
Mic check. 1 2 1 2.
Is my mic on?
Dre, I need some more snare in my headphones. Thank you, Tim. There we go. Yeah, people, you're back. It's another day, another episode. You are here with the livest, illest, rawest, most universal Avenger-like team that's melanated. That's right, people. It is the Cleveland Outlaws. This is the TMI show on Redline Radio. It's your boy, King Pajo Pablo. Bless you. And we are here on another day. It is, what day is it? It is Saturday, September 16th, 2023. Man, this year has went by extremely fast. Extremely fast. How's everybody doing today? Everybody good? The squad is here. The squad is in the building. And duty. And today,
It's about to get a little steamy. It's about to get a little, what can I say, dry. It's about to get a little, not dry. I mean, because, I'm thinking of the heat, bro.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's go with that.
Because you get sweat. Well, yeah, it's going to get a little sweaty. Definitely going to get a little sweaty. Hope it don't get too funky in here. I mean, it shouldn't. I hope, because it shouldn't. Because the ladies will be in the hot seat. What is this hot seat that we speak of? Is it going to burn your ass? When you sit on it? Is it going to set fire to your jeans? Is it going to burn the string up in your thong? Without depending on what you're wearing? We don't know what's going to happen here. We're going to hit the hot seat. But we are going to find out. So, Adrian, break it down to the people. What is this hot seat you queens are going to be seated in today? And how is this discussion going to roll?
Lady, you've asked, and now we're delivering. All the questions you wanted the men to answer, we're putting them on the table and forcing them to answer it. Now, at first, we wasn't going to let you ladies speak. We was going to just make you listen. But I think we owe it to our listeners to have a real discussion here tonight. So,
I want to hear some rebuttals.
we're going to get some rebuttals going. And the
Here's some
ladies might not like
excuses.
the answers.
Here's some lies.
The guys might not like
Yeah.
the No, because this is the name of the game is all truth, no lies.
Y'all hear that?
We have serving it straight right.
We got a Bible.
We're taking the condom off.
We got a Bible because I need to swear y'all in. Because I don't trust you.
about taking
Not
the
swear, that's
condom off.
mean.
Right.
So
I
you
don't
definitely
trust you.
keeping it real
Keep the
raw.
wrapper on.
But speaking of taking the condom off, we might have some discussions about that too. Because who knows what's going to hit the table when we talk about love and life.
I can tell y'all like this. Ain't no safe sex going on in this show today.
Oh, Lord,
Mentally.
Jesus Christ.
Verbally.
It's already getting hot. And look, y'all, they turned the air conditioner off and everything. They want us to be in flames in here.
We're going to need y'all to pay them bills because
Like,
it's getting a little
I
hot.
might have to do a dilly and unbutton the shirt because it's real in here today. Don't worry.
I was about to turn on the air conditioning until you said that.
Keep it off and see what happens.
I don't know. After this heated conversation, we might not know. Listen.
Indeed.
But let's go ahead and get it started. Y'all ready?
Some hotness going on. And then later on the show, we definitely got the hottest unsigned music acts. We're going to be playing them right here on Redline Radio.
Facts.
And we're going to be talking a little ratchet rap a little bit later. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that. The rise of ratchet rap. What is
It's
that?
sexy.
Suki.
It's sexy.
It's sexy.
That's
what sexy is? Oh, Lord.
Sexy Red.
Very popular and
Sukiana.
trending right
Yeah, Oyen.
That sounds like
to me.
Sukiana sounds like something you order with like
Change
egg
your
rolls.
That sounds like my Asian waiter.
Can I get a large
Look at the
Sukiana with 2-sided spring rolls?
I'm sure a lot of people are ordering up, especially after
Tim just
what
dropped
she
his
pulled at
Sukiana.
the MTV Awards.
So yeah, big shout out. They doing big things though. We gonna talk about them later. So let's get inside this hot seat. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it. So
First topic
first topic. Let's get to the first topic.
is called telling truths and lies to get into the pants. Right on the heel of Delhi's hill. Damn,
What is going on over there, Tim?
you are scaring me, bro. Like,
Tim in the
what is
kitchen.
You
going
got all the sound effects
Trying to hear
going.
them pots.
I try to tell people I destroy furniture. That's what I do.
Look, Tim, like, he already don't like the first topic. He was ready to throw the
It
hose.
sounds like Home Alone over there.
He in there
You've been
whipping it
tripping
up
and
in the
falling
kitchen.
over stuff, bro. Just
Tim chair is the hot seat.
Right.
apparently.
And it's red, too. That's
Right.
making no. All right. So, again, can we try this again? You okay back there, Tim?
Stationary.
I'm gonna make it.
You good?
All right.
You can't go through no more aftershocks.
So, the burning questions from the ladies that we want to know. And, ladies, we got to let them talk before we talk. I'm going to tell you what your mama should have told you. Shut up and listen.
Oh. That might be a little hard, but
It's hot.
That goes for the listeners too. We know y'all gonna be burning the comments up. Let's let the men talk first.
And we're definitely gonna be reading y'all comments, so stay tuned for that because y'all are
Yes.
part of this show as well.
And it's y'all questions. Y'all asked for it. So we
Indeedy
giving it
deedy.
to y'all. So telling truths and lies to get into the pants. Why do men say they don't want a relationship with a woman but expect ladies to give them relationship access and act as if they're in a relationship?
Who want to start this off?
I will.
3 of y'all here. Let's hear it.
In those situations, me and her will have a clear understanding. It wouldn't be like, it's like what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So it would be like, hey, if we quote unquote not in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? Like if you say for instance, if you want to be exclusive, then we could do that. You know what I'm saying? And if we're not exclusive, then you have the same rights I have. And that's just only fair. You know what I'm saying? So if but then there's also rules of that. Like, so, like, hey, if we got this thing where, hey, you go talk to somebody, if you talking to other people, whatnot, I just don't want to know about it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna just throw what I'm doing all up in your face either. You know what I'm saying? So it's a respect thing that come with it, and it's just really a conversation. It ain't no, so if we in a relationship and there's certain things that come with us being in a relationship, we'll discuss that and abide by that. Then if it's, if we're not in a relationship, we'll discuss that, make sure we're on the same page. I don't like to leave nobody in this misty gray area.
Tim, Deli.
Can I get a round of applause or something, Tim? That was thank you, bro.
It's so proud.
I didn't think it was worth it.
Flabbergasted.
I didn't think it was.
You didn't think it was worthy of applause?
No type of shit.
This is my
I'm
show.
talking stuff.
Everything I say is worthy of applause. I'm just playing. Go ahead, Tim.
Yeah, communication is key. Like,
Thanks.
we can have that conversation, and I agree with B. Like, if I got that freedom, you got that freedom.
Mm-hmm.
It's not no, I don't bring ego. You know what I mean? Like, I know
You'll bring some egos.
exactly. Chocolate chip. But and cinnamon. Anyway, when it
Made me hungry, Tim.
hold on, I got syrup right here. So.
We ain't got the egos though.
I know.
No, he's serious. He's in his drawer.
I wouldn't.
You got syrup?
He has maple syrup. Yeah.
Oh, we definitely bringing in waffles.
Yeah.
That's the going down.
Not him pulling out the maple
I have the
syrup.
mini waffle
Saying.
makers.
Eggs in the kitchen.
I got the mini pancake maker.
I'm just saying.
Right on.
No, but back to your point though.
I prefer the realness. Like, if like B said, I'm not necessarily looking for details, but if we having that conversation, that's cool too. Like, if we could be 100 with each other, that's all I'm looking for. So if I'm telling you like, yeah, I want some buns, and we ain't together, I guess that's the access you're talking about. If you don't want to give it to me, that's on you.
That's
But
cool.
if you give it to me, then I mean,
we buns out.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Buns out.
I feel similar. Because I feel like, yeah, it definitely should be a conversation. You know what I'm saying? So set the intentions in the beginning so that nobody but hurt. If this do come to it,
It makes sense.
But yeah, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, just set the attention in the beginning. Like, for real, you'll find that being honest will get you way further than having to sneak around and do stuff. You feel me? Like, just have that conversation. And if they ain't with it, you know what I'm saying? That's cool, too. That's their prerogative. That's what they got set as a standard for themselves. There's nothing wrong with that. But, you know what I'm saying? Just keep it moving.
Boom.
Do we got any men in the
Fellas have spoken.
in the comment materials?
Y'all felt all testosterone. That was real testosterone right there, ladies. For anybody that don't know, that was real man.
It was real testosterone, but y'all gave us a watered down.
Oh,
answer.
dang it!
I don't either. I feel like it was kind of a
They totally answered.
what you want to hear answer.
One of them answered the question.
What's the
Yeah,
question?
it was
Because I thought we
kinda
answered it.
Hold on, I was the only one who was going
So
to
ask the
I was
actual
just-
question without the whole background, because
The question is, why do men say they want a relationship with they don't want a relationship with a woman, but expect ladies to give him relationship access.
Oh,
So here's the answer: we don't.
Let me take that. Let me take that.
Like
No.
there you go.
Let me-
I
let
don't
me-
expect.
let me
here's
take
the
that.
thing.
Let me
It's
take
men
that.
do
Hold
it.
on, Deli got an answer. Go ahead.
So if that is the case, if that's what the experience that you having with a dude, not necessarily you,
Yeah, but
y'all-
women,
No,
yeah,
we
women
need
in
to speak
general.
in general.
if
Thank
y'all
you.
having that type of situation go on, it's like it's obviously. I ain't gonna say obviously. It's one of two things. Either he knows he's not ready to be all that you need right now, but he still fuck with you and wanna keep you around, or he sees that you ain't nothing like what he sees himself settling down with, and probably just want the funds.
I mean, that's kind of like that's because if that's the case, ladies, then the ball will be on your court. Then if you want to deal with them or not, because that's like like yeah, we would want you to be like what does that entail exactly? You know what I'm saying? It could be the fact like relationship access is like, does that mean cooking meals? Does that mean exclusivity? That
All
means
of it.
all that. I mean, well, then that's because that would be like for
Maybe he don't like your cooking.
I mean, I like me. I mean, I can't say that men do that
It's a
because
big deal breaker.
I mean, do some men do that? I'm pretty sure they do. Do I do that? No. So like, I don't. I mean, I wouldn't do that. Like, I wouldn't like want like all the relationship access. You know what I'm saying? Like per se. Unless that's something that you would want to. But then we would have a discussion on how that would work out. So I mean, that's kind of. I don't know. I mean, that would be kind of like controlling, dude. That would be kind of one sided. You know what I mean? So I don't think that would be fair.
I also feel like when it comes to that, sometimes it's looking to build
Yeah.
without obligation. It's like I don't want like, if we in this type of situation where I don't feel like I'm gonna be controlled by not controlled by you, but like how I use that weight. Come on, babe, like blah blah blah. So sometimes when you don't have that relationship title, the obligation is not as there as much.
Yeah.
So I guess it feels a little bit more free.
Right. Yeah, if we're in a relationship, just do what you do. Like, if you feel like you want to be exclusive with me, and I'll be honest, like you ask me, hey, are you exclusive with me if we're not in a relationship? I mean, if it might be a time where, yeah, like, no, I'm not saying nobody else, is just us. You know what I mean? But if it's a time where I am, per se, when I was single, I'll be like, yo, like, this is what it is. You could deal with it or not. Like, and you can do what you do. Like, I'm not going to be mad at that. Like, so, nah, I ain't going to. If we not in a relationship, however it flow, that's how it flow. It ain't no, I could do this and you can't type things. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me.
Okay. So we're gonna follow one.
Is that answering the question?
No. Daddy answered the question. You kind of didn't.
All right. I just said I don't. No, I don't. Yeah, I
You
just.
kind of did. But from moving forward, just so the conversation stays afloat, because I need y'all to speak in general.
That's yeah.
Speak like you speaking for the whole male.
For all males, we don't.
So
I'll just that's answering the question.
The point of the show.
Yeah,
I'm gonna answer the next person first.
well, we kind of all answered the question, kind of first.
So, in order that we need, I get y'all speaking for yourself, but I need y'all to speak for, because with us not having
Speak for
some
the
of
masses, not
yeah,
the minority.
Yeah, thank you.
I am
Thank
a
you.
mass.
But Brandon did bring up a great question, ladies, and it actually is the follow-up question. So for you to know that a man has no intentions of being in a relationship with you, for you to know that it's just a sexual relationship and that it doesn't end in a relationship, why? Whose fault is it when you get hurt in the end because you were moving and acting as if you were in a relationship, but he was still out here being single?
It's your own fault. It's your own fault.
It's wrong. Yeah,
It's your fault.
it's her fault.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Even when it goes to that
question.
Yeah,
Yes.
that when it goes to that question, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. Do men expect that, like, to be, to get relationship treatment from a woman when we're not in a relationship?
It's a percentage.
I do.
I mean, I would say
I'm not gonna
they
lie.
do, because it's like it's just as they will want us to be their protectors, they will want us to be their providers,
Yeah.
regardless of I think that's the right one. No, just as they want us to be the protectors and providers, we will want them to be nurturing, and I don't want to say submissive, but
Cooperative.
yeah, cooperative, that could work too. the roles that we play, that we would
good
play
word
if we
for
was
that.
in a relationship, that's what we will want each other to play, regardless. You know, if we in a relationship or not, if we dealing with each other on that level.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying too. Like we don't,
Go ahead.
we only gonna let it flow. You know what I'm saying? It's not. I don't think men just like like if we want a relationship style treatment, but wouldn't y'all want the same thing even if it ain't a relationship per se? If we talking,
So
yeah, we gonna reciprocate. You know.
I think ladies, it's kind of different for us. If we have
All right, Tim.
Tim
Listen.
a new chair.
Somebody get Macaulay Culkin up out the studio, please. Feel Tim. He keep on putting like little race cars and shit.
I don't even know what's going on back there. I'm just scared to look. At this
Just
point,
care-
Booby trap this man's chair.
The chair is already weak, so I'm weakening it even
you
more.
breaking it down one piece at a time back there. It's just, y'all don't even
Them aliens came.
It sounds like somebody back there working on railroad tracks. Somebody nailing in
Tim,
coffins.
you done made me forget my whole train. God, Jesus Christ.
Speaking of railroad tracks. Good one.
I need John Henry for the chair, goddammit. I need
Like seriously, man. But yeah. So for women, if we make a decision, this is just a sex thing for us, then it's just a sex thing for us. We're not trying to go be laid up with each other. We don't gotta go on dates. We don't gotta come back to the house and I'm rubbing your back or cooking your meals. Like so, when a guy say he just wants sex or he just want a friend with benefits or whatever, that's how we expect that situation to go. But then when it comes to the point where it's like it starts from us we just kicking it, having sex or whatever, to the next thing you know, you spending the night. And you leave a pair of shoes. You leave a few drawers.
That's like the best.
Yeah,
those are usually how relationships go.
But wait a minute. Remember, it goes back to the point that this is not supposed to be a relationship. So you're right. That's normally how
Then next
relationships
thing you
go.
know, they all in a relationship, don't even know it. You're like,
But
then at the worst point, they want to bring it up and say like,
look at it.
oh, but it's not a relationship.
Yeah, because like you just said, that's how
but you just
relationships
did
go.
all this stuff.
You
and
waking
it
up, babe,
felt
that
like
you
we
cook
was in a
breakfast.
relationship.
real talk. I
Babe,
don't
did you
have
fix my
more
back to the
experiences
building
that
without
with women.
obligation.
I don't have more experiences
Back
that
to the
with
building
women.
without obligation.
Yeah. Real talk. I don't have
But
more
then-
experiences
but
like that
then-
with women that tell me, oh no, I didn't know we was in a. I'm like, oh, I thought I was your
and that's
dude.
the whole thing. Like,
Like,
and
oh,
then, so
okay,
she
well, back.
starts moving like y'all in a relationship because now you acting like y'all in a relationship. You're having expectations, and then at the end of that, you come back and say, "Well, I told you this was just a sex thing." Nobody
last night.
Well, nobody told. Listen, when we say in the bedroom, that's in the bedroom. I mean, in real life, we both knew what it was from the get go. That's how y'all respond.
Ooh.
But that brings us to our next question, because men.
I feel like we in the
We
hot
got
seat.
some comments on the last.
Hold on,
question.
time out. Ain't y'all supposed to be in the hot seat? Yeah, y'all
We
like
got some-
literally just threw.
we
We
got some
got
comments
questions
on the
for
last
y'all.
two
Like,
questions.
hold on, time out. You cheating. This
How are
game
we
is being
cheating?
cheated.
Well, yeah, no, this ain't
What's the comment say?
Yeah, like y'all in the cold seat. Y'all sitting over there in the. Y'all in shade.
Let's be
Jessica
honest.
Steffi said-
Everything did change once the additional men we needed on the show were not able to show up. So it did change, kind of
Yeah,
change.
but we wasn't
think we
prepared to
would
be
have
in the hot
room
seat.
for
We-
'em.
Well,
Hold on.
Jessica.
I mean, I don't feel like I
the
don't feel like
show-
I'm in a hot seat. So
I mean, I'm not in the hot seat, but it feels like we're being questioned
My
here when
seat
we should be
feels kinda
ones
warm.
asking the questions.
Jessica Steffi says
Because you're farted.
rules
man.
and expectations are relationship killers. Those things happen naturally if it's the right person. Sylvia Scott, hey mom.
What up, Mom?
Women
What's up?
have to take accountability for their pain and hurt, because if you have had the conversation and both agree that you're not in a relationship when you start having relations, then that's what it should be.
That's what I was saying.
But women are built different. Their hearts are automatically loving and they want the security.
Facts.
Tyrone said we
Not
just be
Virgos.
kicking it. We ain't going steady.
My mom is cold blooded.
It's another one
He
from
said not
Sylvia.
Virgos, what?
No, my mom is cold blooded. Virgos is like, hey, y'all will cut it off quick.
Yeah.
Yep.
Lorena Bobbitt.
See, I was right.
And
I was right.
And Will.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I mean, if you hurt my energy, I gotta
you gotta
cut
go.
you. I think I gotta let it go.
You gotta go, because it's gonna be me or you, and it ain't gonna be me. So goodbye. And that's so let me clear that up, because
Bang.
that is a misconception about Virgos. Virgos are so quick to walk away. Virgos are not quick to walk away. We will forgive and forgive and forgive and forgive. When we get tired of forgiving, we done forgave one too many times, and we cut it off. Oh, it's cut off.
But I give you closure though.
We'll give you closure. Ain't no wrapping back around the block though. Ain't no, babe, I realized that you were the right person for me. You should have realized that them 100 times I gave you that chance. Like,
So they can call you on the phone with the music playing in the background.
You can. I mean,
outside in the rain with the radio.
Right.
don't Ray J me.
You know what? Technically, that wouldn't work because that radio will be getting soaking wet and it would
Nobody
malfunction.
told Ray J that.
That was just a movie.
You better use your car now.
Beat pills are waterproof.
He uses one wish on that radio.
Right.
That radio didn't die and all that.
Nobody saw the end of that video when the police came and picked him up. This man is on PCP. He's been dancing in the rain for 3 hours.
This hurricane, you out here dancing in the beater.
Before we went to the comments, it was a good.
Hold on.
Why do men engage in intercourse with women they don't see a future with? Especially.
Hold up. Let me get this first.
Man, Jesus, you gonna get all of them first?
Yeah.
All right, you go. I'm gonna go second first.
Who left that
Because
comment?
this is literally the reason why.
Somebody gave us an answer.
Because they be fine as hell sometimes. You feel me?
I
Some
think
of
now
that body
that's
just be-
what we want to hear. No, the realness
That's
of it.
it. You feel me? Like it ain't that we necessarily
Jazz, you
don't
can read that one.
want to see a future with them.
Okay.
It's just like if we see
Yeah.
them and they
We
fine
gonna
as
stick
hell.
me with the
you feel
low.
me?
It's just like this. You wasn't fit it takes two to tango, right? So if you looking good and you horny, I'm horny, and we're both gonna do it, then we're gonna do it. Like we didn't talk about having a relationship before we did it. It was just like, yo, were you expecting to have a relationship with me? Yeah, did we talk about that? But we smashed. So there you go. It's okay.
I'll just get to being like Mary J. Blige. So what are we gonna do?
Yeah.
Now there is some men
Like,
that get some good and be like.
And if y'all want to come back, y'all more than welcome to come back. Like who said we gotta like you don't have to be in a relationship to have relations. You know what I'm saying? Like if that's your choice, like because ladies, it takes two to tango. So if you're not in a relationship with this guy, and that's a part of getting your cookie, don't give up your cookie until you know you're in a relationship with that
men
guy.
like to eat cookies, so.
Well, then, therefore, then that means you got what you want. I got what I wanted, and everybody walks away happy. There's,
We got Tim, and then we got a story comment in the comments because somebody left a story.
I just said I love cookies. I don't know, but
they put a whole.
They left a story. Go ahead.
Who want to read this?
I'm reading it. Okay.
Do your thing.
Lee Manuel said,
Shout out Lee Manuel. That's a hell of a name.
since we speak about our relationship, let me go ahead and say this. I have been in relationships with women who just wanted that friend zone type of relationship, but wanted to use me as a sex toy for their pleasure. I spoke out and said we can't be more than friends. I am not getting myself involved with you on some F-buddy type stuff. So most of my relationship situations never lasted because I'm not dating to date. I'm dating to get married and start a family. And if that's not the topic of conversation, then I'm going to exit to the left.
facts.
Sex, too, is overrated and played out. Let's conversate about starting business and building generational wealth. He's an Aquarius and a man with a dick and balls, but sex is the least thing I am worried about unless you're women and you need some reassurance on how sexy you are.
First of all, you lost me when you said Aquarius. I'd say no.
I can't speak on the male Aquarius, sis.
But
women is different though.
Sex will never be overrated. Let me just put that out there. That's almost impossible. But
it's sex like here's the thing.
With
If
the
y'all
right
not
person, it's not overrated.
okay,
but-
since the ladies do have to be in a hot seat, let the men go ahead and ask the questions.
Ladies, let me ask y'all a question. If y'all not in a relationship with a dude and y'all want a relationship with a dude, but y'all haven't made it clear that y'all in a relationship or not, why do y'all still have sex with him if that's a part of what y'all want?
I got a question too.
Well, like if that's the case, like, but then so why do y'all do that? Like, if that's what if y'all want a relationship,
told you what.
Because I wanted, so we can't.
Because women, we sadly think that we can change. We think we can change it. We think we can love y'all into a relationship. We think we can pussy whip y'all into a relationship. We think we can feed y'all into a relationship. And yes, when we in the hot seat, so I'm telling all our tales. We do. We make that stupid decision. Yeah, buy you a new game.
Right.
Y'all look at yourself.
It makes
it
sense.
can be, it'll make you want to come around
Yeah.
and decide to be in that relationship.
Yeah.
If I'm showing you and giving you all this love and showing you
Women
something
can
that
be
you're not
chameleons
getting
too.
outside,
We become what you need
you
us
gonna
to
wanna
be
stay.
in order to get that relationship too. We make sure the hair is nice
Yeah.
all the time, the everything, the makeup, everything popping, and then we
That's
make
why
it
I'm
so
married
We
now.
learn new tricks, new trades.
Yes, and I mean we sitting there watching porn.
We
well, I don't
become
watch porn,
extra
but we
acrobatic.
making sure we know.
Man.
Yeah, all that.
It's the real competition.
Be
for
So
you.
when
hard.
y'all really want to do, so when y'all really want a man, when y'all, well,
When
Wait,
you're
so
from
that's what y'all do.
leaders.
Sim, Dom got me that same way.
What's that? What's that
And you
song?
want to go out with
It was
the
a song
boys.
that said, P don't fail me now. I got to turn this out so he don't want nobody else. That's really how we think. Like, that song was not a joke. That was really what women think. Sorry, ladies.
Word.
Not
Don't
sorry.
be
So-
sorry.
I got a 2-part question. Because
God.
it was actually what you had said. Why do y'all feel like that you can change a man just using your pussy or using those things? Those
What he mean
tools?
by
No, it wasn't.
It's a
sponsors? He
conditional
meant,
state of mind.
he meant feline cats.
Okay.
That's- yeah,
When
you see, I gave the disclaimer that
Sponsors-
was not. We
You-
didn't.
excuse me.
we,
We.
yeah, we,
Okay,
Why-
I didn't know we couldn't say that word.
why
Either.
do y'all give us presents
Um,
of feline cats?
And also, once y'all get what y'all want, why do y'all want us to change from what y'all been getting? When what we've been giving you works for.
Change
Oh,
clothes.
now that's why they say the
Yeah,
ladies in the hot
cool.
seat, because that's a hot question, ladies.
So
That's
I
why-
answered the
that's-
first part of your question.
Nah, baby, you gotta answer the whole thing. You don't get to pick and choose which part feel good.
Well, I gotta think about the second
We,
answer.
we need to
Hold
go.
on.
We need to have y'all
But-
go around the room
No, I don't
and
go
answer
around
one by one and answer that
Go
question.
around the room.
Come on. You
But-
gonna who taking the head?
Leah, you go first now.
No, we're gonna choose one lady to be in
We're
the
gonna
hot
go
seat
for the.
at a
We're gonna
time.
go rookie. Rookie, you
Think that
first.
Leah go first.
Dang. What was the first question?
Why do you think you could use your tools to make us change our decisions?
Tools.
Tim the handyman right there talking about it.
That
What
boulevard.
man tell you?
To make us change our decision on wanting a relationship, and once y'all get
Hold on.
It
Hold
works
on, hold on.
sometimes.
My mind don't work that way. Hold on. We're going to the first one. Cause it's just a simple. I'm gonna just speak for me, but I feel like I speak for a lot of us.
I would say speak for the race now. Now speak for the whole species.
The gender?
Majority, not a minority.
It's that hopeless romantic in us,
Okay.
honestly. So it's just like I just feel like this is what you like. You like this over here. I can provide for you. Same thing we were just talking about. Like you like it. You're not finding this nowhere else. Hopefully one day you get it, but that's where it puts it on us. Like, are we gonna stay for it? Which in the event of your second part of your question, okay, if we stay for it, is it what we want? I think that's the exhaustion. It's like I done worked so hard to get you to this point.
Yeah, by the time you hear,
I don't want
no
you.
more. Yeah.
Right.
So now I'm unhappy, and now you want to be happy. Now I'm cold. Now you wondering what you did wrong. Now you in the same seat I'm in,
Right.
trying to do everything
You
I was
back
doing.
where I was.
Oh, so y'all giving us a taste of our own medicine?
Yeah.
then.
Well, it's not
intentionally.
Not intentionally. We just then became exhausted.
Yeah,
Okay.
we dried up. There's the dryness.
I knew it was coming. That's why I said it.
I
Apparently,
agree.
like y'all don't get dry.
I agree.
No, that we
I'm
don't
with you.
get dry down there. If she get dry down there, it's a problem, baby. But that's for a whole different show.
You smell bleach in the kitchen.
Hygiene, TMI. TMI hygiene. Men and women, wash your ass. Coming up.
Go, Jazz.
Kick ass jazz.
So I kind of feel the same way, but I feel like it's also, well, the first part of your question, I feel like it's all about a conditional state of mind. Women are conditioned from the moment they're born that their toolbox is the key to everything. That's what you're supposed to value
Life
it.
comes out of
Who
it.
told you that?
You're supposed to value it. It's your most precious gift, but you're supposed to meet a guy, fall in love, have kids, and you're supposed to use, if that's what they want, that's what you give. You keep yourself, it's a happy home. You keep your home happy. That's what most women are taught, especially if you're raised by old school parents. That's what you're taught.
Right.
So it's the conditional state of mind because
These new school parents
It
teaching
sticks
their
with
kids to
you.
make ramen noodles.
So as you get older,
You add some chicken
that toolbox
and some
away.
Goya
Many
sauce
people
and-
is
Alfredo again?
I mean, we could cook up some ramen noodles. They can be a whole gourmet meal nowadays. Like,
They can.
yeah.
They can.
but as a woman growing up, that's what you think. So you're gonna, if that's what you're chose to cherish and put value into, and that's what most men show you that they value the most about a woman, that's what you're gonna put out there. That's what you're gonna use to use it to do what you can. So if I see somebody I want and I see something in them that I feel will help me build this happy home and build this foundation based on what I'm taught, I'm going to use what I have. And knowing that you value that and that's what you want, I'm going to give it to you. For the second part of the question,
Girl, give me that.
You grabbed the butt
Oh,
cheeks
my
right there, didn't you, Doug? You grabbed the
Yeah,
little,
he was
yeah, you
like,
grabbed two cheeks.
Get over
Yeah.
here.
for the second part of the question, I feel like reread it one more time. I'm sorry. I had it, but
After, I mean, this man has shown you what he has to offer, and you've worked for what he has to offer. Why do you want him to change in the ways that you want him to?
because when you are with somebody, or when we're trying to get them, we see something in you that we want. That's why we're trying to get you. So once we get you, okay, we see that, but we see more. I want you to be more. Okay, I got you at this. I know you could do this, but show me what else you got. What else can you offer? Because by now we should have been elevating. I already got you all this time. It was
Is this
taking
like
me
2 months,
to
3
get
months
you.
in? Like
I got you now. Let's elevate. I see more in you, so I want more out of you. And if you can't give it to me, then that's where the issue gonna come in. Because now you, like she said, you back where I was, and now I didn't move. I didn't moved up.
So you're not showing no.
You not trying to go with me. We supposed to grow together, and you not growing with me. So that's how I feel.
We go to Adrian and then the stuff in there.
Can you repeat the question, too?
Repeat it. So
That's what you get for having 2 questions at once, Tim.
Right.
that's fine. That's fine.
It's not fine.
It's fine. Right. So the first question is, why do you feel that you can make a man change his decision by using your tools, regardless if it is the toolbox or the
You would have thought this question would have got shorter by now.
Yeah. You can't summarize this, mom?
I'm trying.
Remember the entire question.
Why do you
No,
think that
I'm trying to
you
give
can
you.
use your reproductive organs to
Well,
get
he
a
said
man
the
to
tools,
change his
period.
mind?
'Cause
I'm
we-
saying tools
'cause we
because
just
it's
put-
nurturing.
Because we
It's
all of it.
Because we said cooking, cleaning,
Right.
all that. So he's saying
your
saying
toolbox.
the thing.
So it is. So it is shortened.
So,
Too short.
Your Miss Scream Oscar tools.
Jaws
Miss
included.
Scream Oscar tools.
Jaws.
Jaws included.
Scissors.
Wow.
Backpack,
All
backpack.
right. I'm mad because I don't have my backpack.
Come on, let's get to it. I know that you can do it.
I think you hit your camera, B.
X marks the spot.
Where are we going?
Thanks.
These balls.
Swiper, no swiper.
Horror the Explorer.
Gotta get your
We're
boots.
exploring relationships.
Not the boots.
All I see now is swiper swiping. That's all I see. Like,
I feel with
I
a
just
credit
see,
card
I
right
just see
now.
swiper and I see swiper. No.
She like swiper, keep swiping.
Oh my God! Why did y'all do this to me? It's just, I'm just looking at a fox every time I close my eyes. Like, what is going on here?
What did
This
the
is
fox
great.
say?
We're sorry,
run away.
Follow the
Nickelodeon.
map.
We're so sorry,
I'm
Nickelodeon.
the map.
I see the bun, the stiff bun.
Stretch
For all the
marks is the
children
map.
Bob,
that enjoyed that educational
Shake
program,
it.
we
Dora
apologize.
could shake that Bob to save her life.
It was a
just
good show.
stiff.
It was an educational show.
Dora was amazing.
Dora was not an educational show. Do not believe. We that's
What do
no.
we
For little
learn?
kids,
Dora
there's-
taught our
They taught
kids that it was
Spanish.
okay to go outside without a parent's permission, without being supervised by a parent.
Yeah.
She was touching wild animals.
Yeah.
Did she have a little monkey with her?
She
Yeah.
She
I said,
going
don't
on
forget
adventures, meeting dangerous people, meeting new people, bringing them back
Bringing
home with
rhymes.
like Dora. I don't know who
Thieving
told
ass
us that
fox.
Dora was okay for our kids to watch.
And then she
was
met
taking her
Diego.
Jeep. Oh,
Yeah.
She was teaching survival skills. I don't.
Her and Diego.
When you really break it down like that, she was. That's really.
Her cousin
What
met
was
her.
her parents?
You got
Yeah.
it. But listen, Diego
they
was
what?
a cousin,
Right.
but he was driving the Jeep. He used to pick her up, and they used to go even further.
Exactly. With this, now then we wonder why
Diego was still in the car.
we wonder why the kids stealing our cars in the middle of the day.
The
Like,
kid boys is watching
Diego
Dora
was a
Explorer.
keyboard.
listen,
That's where the kid boys was born.
Look at his
There it
Diego.
is.
Wow,
kid
we just cracked the case. So, cops, y'all go look at everybody's cable records and see who was watching Dora Explorer the most.
I mean, she playing with pets, dangerous snakes and everything. Got our kids going outside thinking I can touch a snake. That's not how that works.
If you believe,
Running away, traveling over the mountains.
With their backpack.
believe you
to
can fly,
answer Tim's
kids.
question, we as women, like Sylvia said, we hopeless romantics, like Leah said and Jazz said. From the jump start, we conditioned to love. We conditioned to want the marriage, the romance,
Not Sexy Red.
I'm pretty sure she
we
probably was
get
at
that.
first.
We
gonna get to that
we
during
don't get to that.
entertainment,
We don't
but
get to
yeah.
that because we're gonna go real deep into her. I'm so glad that's a part of the
Yes,
conversation.
I don't want to go deep into her.
Oh
Me,
no,
I would hope not.
Booty hole
He
Brown.
gonna stink.
She calls herself the STD queen. So
Oh my lord.
Crunchy
Um,
pig.
You must like her voice to turn you on.
All right,
I'm
stop.
saying.
Wow.
but I don't think it's more so much us trying to use it to convince a man. I feel like it's us using it because it's a part of who we are. Like for me personally, cooking is a part of who I am. Like cleaning is a part of who I am. Like if you get that from me, it isn't because I just want to make him my man. It's because maybe I came to your house and I ain't like the food you was cooking, or maybe I don't like the way you straighten your bed, or something like that.
It's a
So
little dirty,
that sometimes it don't always have to be what y'all think it is. Is what I'm saying.
Hey
So-
ladies, all y'all can come to my crib after the show. It's very messy.
If it's in your
So
heart,
yeah, if it's in your heart.
spirit.
I've noticed women do that to add value. So,
Okay, so moving on. What you
Yeah.
were saying?
Yeah, but yeah, like
no, I mean that's what they.
yeah, no,
say.
that's what it does. It
Y'all
How am I tripping? That's
It does
I've heard
happen.
this from women.
No, you're not tripping. I'm talking about him with the cleaning the house. We not
It was
doing.
a joke. It was
I
a
know,
joke.
I know. It was a joke back, but
I mean, it seemed like you got offended.
no, I said never mind.
Oh, okay.
Never mind. Just
Because
go
I
ahead.
actually do got some laundry, and
I'm pretty sure you do.
I want to fold clothes
And
with
just,
you.
okay, because
Hey,
we don't want to not get through the whole discussion. So just to hurry up and go to part 2 and give Stephanie her chance. For that part 2 of that question, when by the time y'all do realize what y'all have in us, y'all have stressed us out so much. By the time y'all do give us what we've been asking for, and y'all are ready to settle down, we didn't stop asking. We don't want it no more. It don't feel no same no more. Why when we get y'all do we still expect
The value is no longer there.
I have
y'all to grow? It's
great
because we're
question for
growing.
y'all. I have a
Hey,
super great
As
question.
No,
people,
you
we
already
grow.
asked your
Like
question.
I would not want to be with a man who has plateaued.
Oh, damn.
Like because I haven't plateaued. Like
Do you?
me personally, and it's like I get a lot of older men who ask me out. And a big reason why I don't date older men is because, and for them, and it might be true for them. They have messaged me and they be like, "Baby, I'm set in who I am. You ain't gotta worry about this with me because I just go to work and I come home. You ain't gotta worry about me being out in the streets. You ain't gotta worry about me playing my game. You know." And then they think, and for some women, not for me, and that's just not because where I'm headed. Baby, I don't care if you playing your game because I might come home and need a. There have been plenty of times I've been at my dude house. He playing this game. I'm on the phone with B. We working on the script because that's what I need you to do. I need you to be distracted because I'm doing something else. And if you ain't playing your game, why you doing this in my ear? And I don't need you to be in my ear because I need to get I need to get done.
2K, that's fine.
But you was raised around.
And it just came out.
Mostly
Oh yeah, I gotta get that new 2K.
You got a lot of brothers.
What that mean?
That means that you got more of an inclination to be accepting to the nature of men than most women. We talk about the majority of women.
He's saying as far as like the playing the games and stuff like that, you're used to being able to say, okay, go distract yourself with the game, and I'm going.
Right, but
do my work.
that's true. But again,
And
so
some
like,
women not susceptible to that.
sometimes men plateau at levels, and even when they feel like they plateau at this level that you would think most women want, it's not what all women want. So if I'm still building businesses, I want my man to still be building businesses. If I'm still out here networking and going to events and showing up at parties, I don't want a man that's like, well, babe, I'm past that stage in life. I'm just gonna hang around the house.
You don't want no homebody if you
Yeah.
out
Same
there
thing for
doing
younger
second.
men too.
Yeah, like if that's not where I'm at in my life, I don't want a man that's there because now you on one playing field and I'm on another playing field and we growing apart, not together. So yeah, so if I want you to elevate, it's because I want us to elevate together. And if I see we can't elevate together, then yeah, now I'm tired.
Steph, what about you? Steph, passing the mic along. What's going
So
on?
why do you feel like you could use your tool?
Yeah.
I don't feel that I can use my tools. It's just natural. Like I'm just gonna naturally cook for you. I'm gonna naturally nurture you. I'm gonna naturally love on you because that's just the person I am. Like, and I'm not like, and it's crazy because I'm really not looking for nothing in return because I've grown to not expect anything because I haven't really got it. To be honest, so I don't even look for it. It's just natural. I'm feed you anyway.
Yeah.
So
My grandfather used to say that don't do nice things for people expecting something in return because that means you might not have meant it in the first place.
right.
Like if I do a nice gesture for somebody, that's because I care. I could care less if you're a piece of or not. You know what I'm saying? If I care about you, I care about you. I'm not looking for nothing in return. You feel
Right.
me? So this goes to my next question for the ladies. Now, do you prefer a man who chases or do you prefer to be the chaser?
Chase me.
Chase me.
Chase me.
Let's play hide and seek.
Show me that you're really
Tag,
interested.
I'm it.
Right.
Really?
Tag, you it.
Where's the line drawn
Yeah, where-
between persistence and stalker? Like,
or just getting on y'all nerves.
Hey,
You know what I'm
don't be
saying?
showing up to my place.
Don't do
and you
pop-ups.
ain't
Yeah,
call.
don't overdo it.
Don't keep calling me if I didn't answer after the second time.
Mm-hmm.
Don't call me after 10:30.
That part.
If I'm
That
not
part.
interacting with you, like back, if you're texting me and I'm not responding, I'm not interested. If I'm not giving you no type of look to tell you I'm interested, then I'm not interested. Don't pop up on me.
But you want to be
Don't
chased.
come up on me.
So that, or to him, that means I just
No,
got
that's
your
stalking.
heart.
But
That's
that's- that's
right.
what-
Yeah.
Now he's confused.
That's the thing. But wait, hold on. This is what I'm saying. If I'm interacting with you, then I'm telling you that I want to be chased, then chase me. But if you're texting me, messaging me, inboxing me, and I never reply, and I don't tell you personally to chase me,
Right.
don't pop up
That's
on me.
because-
So you're gonna
That's
tell them, hey,
stalkerish.
you're gonna tell them
So
to chase her, or you're gonna
if
just
you
respond?
telling him to chase you, then that's kind of like not liking to be chased. That's kind of like because technically you're the chaser. You're just
what if he don't run
preventing
well?
him.
No, I'm saying it as if like, okay, so if
get what
I'm
you
talking to
said.
somebody, you get what I'm saying?
Oh,
If
I
I'm
know what
talking
she's
to
saying.
somebody
You coming
and we're
from the
having a
antagonist point of view
conversation,
because women have
then-
the tendency to be confusing like that. I want to be chased, but under my circumstances, and only
Yeah.
when I want to be chased.
But
Like,
if I'm
And that's
not
weird,
responding
though.
to
That's
you,
weird.
I
Right,
know.
but that's
If
what
I'm
I'm
not
saying. If I'm
responding,
not
it's
responding,
weird.
then that means I'm
But
not
how do they know?
interested.
Because you said you want to
Especially-
be
hold
chased.
on. But
If they don't
especially
know,
if I sit
if
here
they
and
don't know
say-
how far you want to be chased, then they're gonna keep
Yeah.
chasing.
If
Because
I-
they're like, oh, she's not responding because she wants me to chase her.
Right. So be
If I
careful
tell
when
you-
show
You know
that.
what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pop up on her.
So let me be specific. If
I'm gonna
I
be
say,
romantic.
if you're messaging me and I say I'm not interested, or if I
Okay.
say I got another situation going on, I don't like this,
Respect
don't do
it.
this, respect that boundary, because
Okay.
now it becomes stalking.
All right.
Don't stalk me. When I say chase me, that means I'm interested in you. You're interested in me. We're having a
But
conversation.
here's
We're
the thing, if I'm
texting. I'm
interested in you
responding
and
to
you
you.
interested in me,
Hey,
why do I
look,
have
how
to
you
chase
doing?
you? That's a game.
You sound like you jumped
To
on the
you,
man's
it's
side
a
real
game.
quick. Adrian, welcome. Come on.
No, I told y'all, I'm
So we
forcing
should-
Yeah, but that's what I'm
us
saying.
into honesty.
Yeah.
You have to be
Should we address you
specific,
as they?
and each woman,
Yeah, no.
each woman is different. So in the specifics,
I just
you have
speak
to be
because
specific with your
As,
person.
and not to be funny, but as a woman who is constantly chased, like not just to be funny because I don't know what y'all got going on in y'all inbox, but like my inbox is full of like hundreds of men per day.
Whole bunch of sprinters.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna never say I'm a woman that like to be chased because I understand that it's annoying because it is if this is a one-sided conversation and you haven't stopped yet, that's a problem.
I just
Right.
said that.
That's what I
Maybe a
said.
little
But you said
mental.
you like to be chased. I said I don't like to be chased. That's what I said. I make it very clear. Don't
So
chase me.
you like to
If
chase-
I want you, you're
You-
going to know I want it. There is
That's
no
exactly what I'm saying.
misunderstanding. Don't chase me. I'm gonna let you know if I want you. If I don't give you that understanding, then don't come towards me.
Right on.
Because
So
when
what-
you give them that, when you leave
Wait
that little blanket or window open, they're gonna lift it up and they're gonna try to come in. I'm not leaving it open. No, I don't want you. Don't look at my inbox. You're not my type. Don't chase me. It's open.
Steph, what about you? Are you a hunter or prey?
She said she'd like to be
both.
chased.
Huh?
I'm both.
Are you both?
You can't
together
change
both.
You're a
your
hunter and
answer. You
gatherer?
said chase. I was the only one who did.
I'm together both.
Steph
It
can't
depends
take
on the
answer. She said
situation,
she'd
but
like to
yeah, I'm a little bit of
Had to
both.
think
I
about
can
it.
agree
I'm
with that.
together both because I'm
Depending
my
on who
pants
the guy
level,
is.
so I'm together both. I'm together
Pots
both.
and pans.
Yep.
Word.
All right, because we got another
Leah,
topic.
what about you? You're a hunter gatherer?
She said she like to be chased too.
You like to be chased? All right, so okay.
Next topic.
Whole bunch of targets.
So what if
Wait, we got a comments, like a lot
Yeah,
of
yeah,
comments.
Yeah, let's go to the comments. Let's go to our stars in the streets.
all right, I'm
That's our name now.
Go ahead, Tim.
I'm
Stars
gonna
in
go
the streets.
after Emmanuel's long comment.
Mhm.
Sylvia said, I think it's with a lot of signs. It's just the way we were all designed.
She's talking about the Virgo thing. Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
Because if I'm a man lead by their manhood, then by their head.
I wasn't pausing on that part. I was pausing to what you
Oh,
said.
yeah. Jessica said, go ahead.
Because that's what men put value in. So what we think will be what you want to keep you.
Oh, so we think
Mhm.
using our tools is what
Yeah.
we want to keep because that's what y'all value.
How do y'all feel about body
Body
shaming? Put a shaming a woman because she's a BBW chubby or thickums woman.
More women body shame men for real though, but that's a different story.
Oh.
You said what?
Women body shame men all
They
the
do.
time. But
We're
they,
going to go keep going because I want to answer that
Well,
question,
we're
but
gonna
let's see what else they say.
That would be another show for a good question. That was Steph. Sex, money, and food is the key to keeping a man's heart and happy. That's what we
Oprah.
were taught back in the old days.
That's not, I'm going to go against
That's how
that.
she kept stepping for all them years.
I'm going to go against that. And because back in the old days, women didn't make money. So women weren't taught to use money to keep a man. But keep going.
And honesty, because God, men, women.
God made women.
Okay, thanks. To be by a man's side, but years and years have changed women to feel like they are equal and or above man.
I don't like the fact that she said to feel like it.
So if you are not on the same level that they are, then it's either they bring you up or let you go.
Thanks. No.
A man needs a woman to nurture him and be his peace. Everything else takes its course.
We actually have a question about that on the topic already.
The government became the women's men with welfare in Section 8, and they removed the man out of the rest of its history.
That's true. Keep going.
Also, know that it's also depends on the women and the men you choose, because some men and women don't have such issues and they just fit together like a hat and glove and have great relationships. I agree with that.
Fact, big facts.
Name one.
Everything ain't got to be toxic and drama.
Name one relationship y'all know that ain't never had an issue.
My mama's.
They can have issues.
They can have issues. It's about how they deal with the issues and how they,
Okay, so
how they
say that
operate
part.
within those issues.
There's no such thing as a perfect relationship. People have issues. It's just how they choose to deal with it and how they choose to expose it to the world.
A good hat can fit well, but you still might have to adjust it.
Exactly. That's
a
what
good
I'm saying.
analogy,
Like,
Tim. Very good.
they might fit well together, but it ain't because it was just a perfect fit. It's because they was
Chicken
willing
might be
to make
fried,
the
but it needs
adjustment.
hot
But it's
sauce.
that
That's the
great.
difference.
She said great relationship though, not perfect. So I think it's a difference.
What is the
between great
definition
and
of a great? I think that's
Y'all
relative
match
to
well, but I mean, you still got
Yeah, I don't think there's a such thing as a
beauty's in
perfect
the eye of the
relationship.
I
beholder.
don't
But
think
a
there's
great
such thing as a
relationship,
great.
yeah.
I don't think there's a such
Bobby
thing
and
as a-
Whitney thought they had a great relationship.
Exactly. A great relationship is based on interpretation of the
We got
relationship.
something
Only
in common.
what you might see as a great relationship, I might not see as a great relationship.
Right.
Right? I might see as a great relationship. You don't see as a great
Right.
relationship. What you might see as great might be perfect to you.
It's
What I
relative.
might see as great might be a disaster to somebody else. So I think great is a gray area word. That's the fact that they have some of the same letters. She's added an E. But yeah. So it's a gray area because what's great to you or what makes sense to you not gonna always make sense to me. So again, Tim had the best view of it with the whole hat situation. It's perfect because you was willing to make the adjustments for it to fit what was perfect for you. That's what made it great. because you guys were willing to put in the work and make it great together.
It's not OJ's
because
glove,
you came
people.
in with it being great.
It's not OJ's glove. You're standing in the court of life and you just can't.
You are.
You
You
must
just
quit.
trying to
You must
see it don't fit. See it don't fit. No, actually, no. And a lot of
Make it fit.
and you know what's crazy though? This is a lot of things that a lot of people don't look at. I wonder how many relationships people pass up every day where it would be absolutely perfect for them, but they're stuck in a toxic situation or they're stuck
they're
in.
shallow,
Oh,
like
hold
me.
up. You're going into my question.
Oh, sorry, I crossed.
You crossed
Oh,
the
it was a
line.
good segue, but I ain't want to go no further.
But
All
we
right.
can't segue it yet because we got another topic coming up. Topic number 2, double-sided dating expectations.
I'm still gonna go with you.
Okay, we'll keep that in. If a woman believes in dating multiple men at once, most men will bypass on her. But most men date multiple women and believe in polygamy. Why is that?
Where do y'all get these numbers and
I'm
statistics?
like, I think y'all have a very skewed view of
These are
of
no,
men.
these were people. These are questions that people really asked. We didn't.
Most men
We didn't make up any of these questions. These were
Yeah.
can't
the
get
audience
one
asked.
girl. Most men can't get one girl. Like,
Yeah, we're not out here like we're not players. You know how hard it is. It is hard for for one.
it's hard to get cat than dog.
Like, look, and here's the thing. I'm a pretty good looking fella, but like, yeah, like it's not like I had like a bevy of women
That's
hollering
fire.
at me growing, like as I was growing up or whatnot. Like, it was, so it's where I mean, yeah, it's hard enough to get one. Like, I mean, you got it's a few fellas out here that got like multiples. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
You
don't
just
know.
have the ability to get.
Yeah, and do it. So I don't know.
I would say it's more than a few, but
On a majority scale, it's not the majority. I'll tell you that.
Okay, so we're gonna keep going because we
But
do
do
have
men?
a
I mean,
section where
who's
some
stopping
guys
women
can
from
rebuttal
believing in
those.
polygamy? Look.
Because I believe in it.
If
Who
it-
said we don't?
All right then. So if y'all want
I
to,
believe in stable.
now here's the thing. Will y'all, hey, now would y'all now?
I got
if-
something to add to
now
that too.
could y'all convince two brothers to kind of, you know what I'm saying?
It's hard to do that.
Yeah, but so I can't get mad at
I think a woman, and I think when women
that's all on choice.
go into polygamy, honestly, if I was a man and my woman asked me for a polygamous relationship, I would probably question myself. Is there something that's missing from me that she wants from a woman?
I can see that. I can see that.
Just be like, yes.
Because men are not
body
usually
part.
not as emotional as women, so sometimes
Yeah.
they want
And men don't know how to
that.
get
Sure.
that.
Sure experience.
I'm not speaking for me. I said I'm speaking in general.
But then even in some
I'm sorry.
instances though,
Excuse me,
don't-
like,
their experience.
but here's the thing though, even in some instances, and this is just real, you know what I'm saying? Like, depending on who you are as an individual, that lady might not, you know what I'm saying, been providing everything that necessarily that he wanted. Now, does
That
that
would mean
mean
that would be the flip side of it. A man wanting a
yeah,
polygamous
now, does that mean polygamy is the answer? It might not be. It might
But
not just
even-
be that might
even
not
in
be the woman for you
monogamous-
at that
But
point.
some people
Even
love
in
each other
monogamous
and they
relationships, it's
comfortable.
still men that feel that way. They're like, she's
Right.
not providing everything that I want, but they don't want to.
Yeah, they don't.
Eddie-
Yeah,
Right.
so
Yeah,
it,
so
yeah,
that's-
20.
Yeah. So it kind of go that way. Some people love their partner and they know some things is missing, but they still want their partner. So then they introduce that topic of adding someone else. Maybe that someone else is better for both of them. Maybe the wife gets tired all the time. Maybe she works a lot. So maybe adding an extra woman that can be home and do the cooking and taking care of the kid. Maybe that works for them.
But I would think it's hard for a dude to force a woman into polygamy that's against it. I think she would have to be like, she would have to be along on that lifestyle as well.
I think it's hard to force a strong woman. There are a lot of submissive women who
Problem.
will.
You shouldn't
Why
have to
we
force
forcing,
anybody.
right?
I got-
No, that's what I'm saying. So
I think I said
So I
this-
think in
I
most
said this to the
situations of
group.
polygamy,
I
it's
said
more.
that-
I think that's when you see most polygamous relationships. That's that's also the women who they might have wanted it as well.
Because polygamous relationships, and let me just point this out because I sent that video to the group. I don't know if any of y'all kept on it. Polygamous relationships are not always just a man having two women.
Yeah, woman can have two dudes.
No, the video I showed y'all was he wanted his wife and he wanted a husband,
Oh,
and that woman accepted that not because she wanted that, but because she had insecurities about herself and she loved him so much that she was willing to put up with that. Even though she did not like the thought of her husband being with another man, she loved her husband too much and didn't secure her
It's
enough
all
of
type of
herself
polygamous
to
I
find
mean,
a type of,
there's all
another
different types
situation.
of relationships across the planet
Yeah.
and different
Yeah.
lifestyles because and so
That
like
ain't
that
working
when
for you. Don't
when
try to
people
force
think
it.
about relationships,
And
you
that's
know
a lot
what
of
I'm
people
saying,
tell
and
her,
what
like-
is like a normal relationship throughout history, there's been so many different styles and different types of relationships. There's nothing normal. It's just what's normal for you as an individual. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what people got to understand. Like,
And maybe that also comes in understanding yourself. You feel me? And understanding what you want out of a relationship. And that's also being honest. You know, some people they want to be like in a committed relationship, but they also, you know, want to, I would say, have their freedom as well. You got some people who are cool with that. You got people who have open relationships. You got people who don't have open relationships. It's literally about the individuals. You got some people that's willing to compromise. You got some people that's not willing to compromise. You got some people that want. You got couples that both people want that. You got some people where it takes. You know, yeah, I'm willing to make you happy. So yeah, we can live this kind of way. So ain't nothing. I found if you feel like your relationship is okay, then that's your personal. You know.
What works for you?
Yeah, what works for you.
I'm going to a statement of fact or fiction. Because well, we got 3 minutes left, and it kind of goes with the topic of dating. It says, and guys, you tell me, these were statements people put out on social media, and I brought it here.
Social media is a hell of a place.
Ladies, someone said this. I think you put this one up, Seth. Ladies, this was for Angel, I think, right? Ladies, understand something. When a man asks you out on a date, he's asking to have sex. If you don't want to have sex with him, don't go on a date with him.
That's not true at all.
No, I know who put that out. I know
Yeah, I know. No, that was the one she told us to bring
Do y'all
up.
think that's it? Y'all think that's what it is?
Well, Kevin Samuels, because Kevin Samuels quote, but yeah.
Oh, do y'all think ladies? Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think when a dude asks y'all on a date, he's expecting sex at the end of the night?
No.
Not always, no. Sometimes, yes.
But
not
you
always.
can tell, though. You already know.
I'm not expecting.
Let me speak on this first one, China.
Of course.
I'm sorry, I think men expect sex.
Next time I'm going first, man.
Sometimes.
You keep a.
You beat around the bush too much.
Beat around this question. Beat around the bush.
I like for this question.
I didn't even answer the question yet.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
But yeah, what Daddy said, he gonna serve it to us raw.
You feel me?
Yeah,
Straight to the cut. All right.
Go ahead.
Let's hope it makes sense.
Look, if you think that a man is taking you out on a date and does not, even if it's not that night expecting to have sex with you, you are naive.
Y'all delusional as hell, and I love y'all. Ladies, but y'all
I'm gonna have to disagree because
we
I don't.
You would.
Yeah. All right, but there's nothing wrong with disagreeing because I went out on, I've been on dates with my homegirls before. You know what I'm saying? Like, kick it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
do you consider going out with your homegirl a date?
No, because but here's the thing.
Exactly.
But here's the thing though. If but here's the thing though. Here's the thing. If I'm courting a woman,
that's why you ain't go first.
And I'm sorry, ladies, but if you know what I'm saying. But if you courting a woman, you know what I'm saying. Like all fellas ain't looking for sex. You know what I'm saying. Like I might want to just get to know you.
If you're courting a woman, at no point in time do you want to have sex with her.
I mean, does she want to have sex with me too?
If you are courting a woman, I
don't have to court her to want to have sex with her. We don't have to go out on dates for me to want to have sex with her. So if I'm taking you out on a date, that's because I want to spend time with you out at this place, and we're gonna have us a good time. You feel me? Now here's the thing. I'm not expecting sex at the end of the night because for one, like especially if I first met you the first night, you know what I'm saying? I'm not like me. I personally like.
Nobody said it was the end of the night.
If it happened,
we said
if it happens.
We said if the question was that if a man is dating you. Mm-hmm. He expects to have sex with you. It don't have to be that night.
So
it don't even have to be that week.
Or a date.
Dating or
when a man asks you out on a date, he's asking you to have sex.
Date.
On a date.
So on a date.
No, I'm not
singular. So
honestly,
on a date.
I could care less.
The date.
But
the date is to see if I can get more than sex out of you. To be honest.
Yeah, I'm trying to see who you is.
Because sex can happen just
regardless. We don't have to go out on a date just to have sex.
So I can see it from both sides. I can see it where they're saying that if a man is taking you on a date, that means they're attracted to you. So at some point they're going to want sex from you.
No,
that's where I can get.
I don't have. Like here's the thing. We could never go on a date at all. And if I'm sexually attracted to you, I'm sexually attracted to you. Right now, here's the thing. I don't have to say I done dated women that I wasn't sexually attracted to at first, and we went on dates to get to know each other. You know what I'm saying? And it was in sex was at first. So what? No, there's women I didn't have sex with that I literally took out on dates. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't expecting sex at the end of the night. I literally wanted to get to know you. Hey, I'm going to this place. I'm about to go have some drinks. You want to join me? You know what I'm saying? Some people would consider that a date.
As somebody you wanted to be with before you said after on a date?
I want to be actually on a date if she wasn't somebody that's potentially I'm looking to be with. Why would I date you?
That's what I said. He just.
I mean, I get.
You can do all the fallovers if you want to. But what I'm saying, sex ain't the expectation. Sex is not the expectation in every case.
We didn't say same night.
We did.
It don't have to be.
It keep getting caught.
It don't have to be the same
point. You would want to have sex with somebody that you decide to take out on a date, right?
It all depends.
Like when you asked her to go on that date,
It all depends.
You still had the intention.
You're a pervert,
getting
so
to know.
like, I mean, you're gonna say perverted. You know what I'm saying? Look, here's the thing. And you know what's crazy? Women are so foreign. No. Women are so foreign to actually hear a man just say something honest. It don't have to be nothing doggish. You feel me? Like a dude don't have to date a woman to want to bang her. You feel me? Y'all are so used to. No, I didn't even have my heart broken in those situations. I'm cool with a lot of women that I used to date that we never had sex with. We went out. I took you on a date. We was cool. You feel me? It don't have to be about sex. And see that could tell where women are so used to hearing, you know what I'm saying, bullshit from men and not hearing nothing real. And then that also shows that a lot of men ain't being real and honest with themselves or what they expect out of women, or they trying to be too macho.
No, I think that is men being real and honest with themselves, because if men, like, and then the women gonna be real and honest with themselves. A woman gonna really say, hey, if I'm agreeing to go out on a date with somebody, I'm agreeing that at some point in time, this situation can go into a sexual situation.
But here's
if
the
we're
thing.
being honest with ourselves. Nobody said it has to happen that night. Nobody says by the end of that night, we still feel the same way. But what at the moment of accepting to go on that date, that thought has came across both of our minds. And anybody who said they did is telling a goddamn lie.
Well, I ain't lying, because there's been plenty of dates I went on where I wasn't thinking about sex at the end of the night, because I don't even know if I like this. Because I'm taking you out on a date, I don't even know if I might like you 30 minutes afterwards. So how we going?
But everybody is different, though.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Everybody is different.
Wait, because you can't possibly be listening and just said the exact same thing I said.
What I say?
I said, it doesn't matter if you don't plan to have sex until maybe a month down the line. We're not saying the same night. I also said, you could
but I can't look at it a month down the line if I don't even know if I'm going to be kicking it with you 30 minutes after this date.
And I didn't have to say that. I also said halfway into the date, you could change your mind and decide that this person, I said those words.
But I also said that there's been dates I've been on where no, sex didn't cross my mind before, after. I didn't think about, well, I don't even know if I want to have sex with this person a month later. Let me see how this first 30 minutes goes. I might just walk out of here. So I'm not even thinking about sex. Say what?
Was she related to you or something?
No, bro. Like, I mean, look, bro. You're 30, right? I'm 38. We don't live the different experiences, different generations.
So you had to be where I was.
Yeah, so not at some point in time, but we also got different two mind states. I'm sorry, my brother, but there's been dates I've been on and women I've been interested in.
Never once thought about it.
No.
So why didn't you start talking to her in the first place?
Why? Because I thought she was a good person and she was interesting. She liked comic books, or she was, you know what I'm saying? We had something in common. I can't help y'all perverts. Sex up.
Tells me to ask for better dates.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's go
like,
on the cruise.
Like, you feel me? Like, look, because they're like literally, I've been on dates that I wasn't expecting sex, and I'm sorry. Is that hard to believe?
The misconception that it makes somebody a pervert.
I'm sorry, then. Well, hey,
they
that's why I'm me and you.
People can expect sex and talk about sex. That doesn't make them a pervert. That makes them a grown ass individual person.
No, I'm not. What I'm saying is,
people have conversations.
So you've never. So what I'm saying is,
expectations.
So I'm asking, you never went out on a dude. So a dude ain't never asked you out on a date, and you wasn't, and like you just thought like y'all was going on a date. Every date you went on, you thought like, well, I might bang this dude later on in life.
Yes. Fuck, I'm going. Why am I wasting my time with somebody I have no intentions of getting to know any further? Why would I play with your time? Why would I play with my time?
Well, it's more like, here's the thing. In certain situations, especially if I'm interested in you, sex is kind of like, because I done had plenty of sex before.
Was this a business date you went on, bro?
No, bro, this was a date where I wanted to get to know somebody, bro. This is a date where I wanted to get to know somebody. I actually wanted to get to know them. You know who that person was? It was my wife, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You ended up having sex with her.
Yeah, but I wasn't thinking about sex then, bro. Like here's the thing though. But here's the thing. What I'm saying is, you don't have to. The sex didn't cross my mind the first day. You feel me? Like sex.
But you had sex with her.
I mean, here's the thing. If you with somebody. But if you no, let me finish.
Were you sexual? Were you physically attracted to your wife before you asked her out on the date?
Yeah.
Were you sexually attracted?
Yeah, but that wasn't. That's different from being sexually attracted. That's different from being sexually attracted to it.
Have you ever been physically attracted to somebody that you didn't?
Yeah.
And on having sex?
Because like this, I have literally because here's the thing, I can see a stripper, man, she's physically attractive, but I ain't gonna hit that because I don't want the STD that might come with it.
You also ain't gonna ask her on a date.
Why she gotta have an STD?
I said, I wouldn't want to hit that. But I could be physically attracted to somebody and not want to have sex with them. I see women on TV. I don't want to have.
Have you ever took a woman? Have you took a woman on a date that you weren't physically attracted to? Have you asked a woman out that you were not physically
think it's
attracted
time
to.
Yeah,
for
so
a break,
you
ladies
know
and
what?
gentlemen.
Crazy. I actually took a woman out that I was mentally attracted to.
Why you taking fucking girls out?
I'm sorry. I was single at one point
So
in
you're a
time.
sapiosexual.
You know what I'm saying?
There's
Like I'm
nothing wrong with
38.
that,
I've been
but
married for 10 years. You know
at
what I'm saying?
some
So
point-
I had at least a good 16
if
to.
you're attracted to
Mhm.
the opposite sex in
Right.
any form or fashion, at some
Right.
point, you would want to have sex with them.
Yeah, like here's the thing. In some cases, yes. In some cases, like that's not what I'm thinking about. I'm sorry, that's hard to believe, bro, but it happens.
Hold on, did you mind bang her since you was mentally attracted?
Got mind control over
We had some
Debo.
good conversations, but look, it's just like this. In my life, man, like in my life, I've seen instances and I've experienced things that where sex wasn't even important. It was really about the person. You know what I'm saying? So like yeah, and that was some real shit.
She knew the difference between
How
there,
did
and
you
there,
know
huh?
So what?
Where,
So what?
where?
How would you know? I mean, you wouldn't even know the mental of where they are to be mentally attracted to them if you didn't feel the need to be.
I mean, that's how you think.
able to
That's
walk
not how
up
I
to
think.
them and start a
No,
conversation.
because-
something physically attractive.
Because have you ever been attracted to somebody you never seen before? Like you talking on the phone, you ain't never meet her.
I don't do the
Yeah,
calls.
So that that happens too, bro. So that's what I'm saying. Like I don't.
Somebody can get physically more attractive if you become mentally more attractive to them.
That is
Exactly.
So I
Yeah.
do agree with that.
That's very true.
So
Everybody's
yeah, I mean,
different.
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Everybody's different. Like, and so I see
That's
this
how I
one,
get
this
all
one
mine.
thing. One thing about even with these conversations when it comes down to men and women, men and even individually, we all different. There's people that operate in different modes. Like there's certain people that you might be attracted to, and you get in a certain result out of that. You know what I'm saying? Same men and women both. But there's all different types of men. There's all different types of women. There's all different types of people that think different. And so I can't blanket all men thinking like this or all women thinking like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen so many different instances where it's different.
We're not saying, oh, we going off majority. Remember, we ain't talking about individual.
But you asked me
minority.
personally, did I ever? So I answered the question. Yeah. Have I took a woman out that I wasn't sexually attracted to? Did I go on a date with it? Yeah, because she was a cool person. So no, sex didn't cross the mind. It was like, yo, you're a cool person. I can spend time with you. I can hang out with you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
All right, so
friendship dates. You ever heard of that?
I got a question, ladies.
Those happen.
Ladies, what do y'all consider a date?
Yeah, I don't consider going out with my friends a date at all. Period.
Hanging out.
A date to me is me and a guy who are mutually interested in each other, going out to see if that interest carries beyond a telephone conversation that can build into something more in the future. Do we include sex as more? Yes. Do I include a possible relationship as more? Yes. I am not going on dates with friends. I am not going on dates with my homeboys. I'm not going on dates with my girls. I go on dates with a man that I am interested in building something more with. Period.
So I do have a
So
question.
she
on
just said
that.
something you agree with.
Have you ever been on a date? Have you ever been
For her?
Because
everybody's
I
different.
go,
to
I go
dinner?
on dates with everybody. I don't care. Like,
It's what you consider a date. Everybody has a different definition.
We talking about the majority.
The majority has different definitions.
The majority of the women, yeah, they
The
view
majority, let's be
dating.
honest,
I feel like a date is anytime
Not
if
saying
I'm
there's
speaking
nothing
with
different.
somebody and I feel like it's different levels of dates. Like, is this a romantic date? Is this a friendship date? A friendship date is different.
Yeah.
If we are friends, I go to brunch with my friends 2 times a month. Hey, let's go get some food. We going on a friendship date.
But
So
you call
the
it
average
brunch.
woman,
You don't call it
the
a
average
date.
woman does not call hanging out with their friends dates.
You want to go to brunch tomorrow?
The average- let's be honest.
We need to take a poll.
The average woman does not call hanging out with their friends dates.
Date. You don't have to tell your mom, yeah, I'm going on a date with Wendy.
And not to be funny or to be controversial, like
that's just real.
Y'all date
friend.
men and women, so y'all look at stuff different from a female who dates only men. Speaking as a woman who dates only men, the only thing that I consider a date is a date with a man who I'm planning on exploring something serious with. And any heterosexual female is 9 times out of 10 going to think like me. We don't consider
When I dated just men, though, and it still didn't matter when I
everybody
just
has
dated
their
men.
own personal preference.
Right.
So for you, that's for you, and that's cool that you see a date as that. For me personally, I see a date as if I'm going on a romantic date, then everything you said will be true for me, whether it's a man or a woman. Everything will be true. I'm taking you out or you're taking me out because we see something could be further. We want to see if this goes past this, what can happen. I want to see you in person, how you act in general with general population outside.
Yeah.
So there's that. But then there's also where I do call some of my dates, because I call them dates with my friends. Hey, I'm going on a date with my friend. We finna go out and have some food. I'm not sexually attracted to them, physically attracted to them, nothing. This is my friend. We're just going out.
Right. And then here's
But
the thing.
that is a date
What,
for
what,
me.
what happens if you, like, because I don't, like, ask, you ever went out on a date with somebody where there wasn't no sexual attraction? You just wanted to see, you know, based off of this person, you might have worked with them, and they might have seemed cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'm going to go out, see what this person is like. Try something different.
Yeah, just said that like 10 minutes ago.
Oh, you know what? I can tell y'all like
here's the
this.
thing. It's so heated in here that we forgot it was time to pay some bills.
We got to pay them bills.
And I'm sorry, y'all. Like, it's really heated in here. Like, I'm really considering, like, these buttons.
Heated? I feel good about it.
These buttons is really looking like they're going to be
I'm cool as a fan. You know what I'm saying?
My titties ain't even sweating.
When we come back,
I keep asking myself, like, how many buttons can I get away with unpopping before somebody notices I unpopped them? Like,
Yo, we are about to pay some bills.
hey, like,
We are about to pay some bills. The TMI show is sponsored by American Income Life Insurance. And when we come back, we also gonna be playing some dope ass music from all of the unsigned superstars that's out there. Make sure y'all be sending in that music. Keep it dialed, keep it tuned in. This is the TMI show on Red Line Radio.
Look, let me tell you, I crashed my bike, my arms was dragged and mangled and was torn right off.
Holy smokes. What are you going to do now?
Well, luckily, I have the Get Hurt, Get Paid program from American Income Life.
Oh, yeah. Why is that?
Well, I was in a hospital for 5 days, and they paid me for every day I was there. $600. I got a lump sum check for $3,000 for my lost wages and another check for the loss of my arm. $30,000.
Wow, man. I've never heard of American Income Life.
That's because they're a union benefits company that's now available for everyone. They have income protection for lost wages, workers protection, a college education program that I got my son for $100,000, a life insurance plan that if I die in a Lyft, Uber, train, plane, or any other motor carrier, my family is protected financially for up to $300,000. If that's not including the term of a whole life insurance, plus so many other plans to financially secure your family's future. In fact, all my kids are guaranteed insurable for life, no matter what happens in their future, whether they develop cancer, start smoking, get arrested, or become critically ill.
Wow, they have cancer protection too?
They got cancer protection, whether you get cancer or you don't get cancer. They pay you either way.
That's amazing. How do I get in on that?
Just call my boy GT at AIL at 330-441-2589 or Cindy at 330-416-8264.
For sure, bro. What was that number again?
That's GT at 330-441-2589 and Cindy at 330-416-8264. Make sure you leave a message, because if they don't hear from you, then they can't help you.
That's right. I'm going to call right now.
Well, after you're done watching Bad Juju perform, or maybe while Will Wiggins is doing some construction on your house, you can just jet on over to Lucy's Pubs, located at 2218 Broadview Road in Cleveland. Michelle and the staff at Lucy's are always committed to giving their guests the best experience. Join them every Friday night for karaoke with the one and only Timbuktu, and of course, all hometown sports games. You can contact Lucy's at 216-675-0013. The Ohio Wheelman Series is the premier stock car racing series in Northeast Ohio, Michigan, and Indiana, and Redline Radio is proud to sponsor the Ohio Wheelman Series. There's no better way to get your company logo on some of the fastest stock cars in the state. Not to mention, local racers are some of the most loyal people when it comes to supporting our sponsors. Affordable Concrete Solutions is the way to get your driveway looking all spiffy after all them storms we've been having and all the water that's just destroying the concrete on your driveway, sidewalk, Or maybe you just want to accent it, or maybe just seal it so that that doesn't happen again. You can call them today at 440-714-1987 or email affordableconcretesolutions@gmail.com. Well, now you got your parts from Detroit Auto Parts, but who's going to put them on for you? Well, that would be Tuffy Auto Care. It's more than just a slogan. At Tuffy, we stand behind our work and promise that it will be done right, period, or we'll fix it for free. Tuffy is located at 649 Leona Street in Elyria. Your one-stop shop for vaping, CBD, and kratom in Elyria, Ohio is none other than Puff and Roll, your favorite local smoke shop located at 464 at North Abbey Road. You can contact them today, 440-444-4443. Ask for Dave and Dan, and when you do, you mention Red Lion Radio, and you get 10% off your purchase. AC not blowing cold? Heat not hot enough for you? Give Sensible Solutions HVAC a call, specializing in service, maintenance, repair, and installation. Give them a call today, 440-985-8387. Let's say you ordered a big shipment from Incredible Keepsakes and you need someone to get it to you. Well, that's when you contact All Pro Freight Systems. Large order freight shipping located in Northeast Ohio. One call hauls it all. All Pro Freight Systems located at 1200 Chester Industrial Parkway in Avon. Ask for Matt at 440-933-2222. If you're interested in advertising with Redline Radio, then give Dave a call at 440-503-0828. And for programming information, you can check out redlineradio.llc.com or any of our social medias, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, X, whatever they're calling it nowadays, Twitch, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And to take Redline Radio on the go to listen to all of our great music and shows, download the Redline Radio LLC Android app at the Google Play Store today.
If you are a hard worker who has pride in showing up each day, then ask yourself this. Am I working somewhere that has light at the end of the tunnel? Can I stop working after 10 years and continue to receive income from my prior efforts? Or does my income stop the moment I quit working?
Will it?
There is a better way, but you have to level up and take a chance. Simply put, you're going to work hard wherever you go, right?
True.
Now, if that's not you, disregard this. This message isn't for you. But if you're going to work hard somewhere, why let someone else tell you your worth?
Facts.
Why work your tail off for 30 plus years just to get the bare minimum back? This isn't a get rich quick thing, and it's not for everyone. But if you're someone who's looking for an opportunity to grow and not have your growth limited, you might be a good fit.
Contact Rodney Taylor at 216-307-0580. That's Rodney Taylor at 216-307-0580.
And we're back on TMI.
And we're back.
Yeah. So,
And we're back.
oh, damn, my camera is moved. Is it better now? Because I don't even see us on screen. All right, cool. So, we are back here on TMI, Redline Radio, the TMI show. Now, we're about to hit these airwaves. We know there's some good music out there from these independent artists, and that's what we're about to do. We're going to give it to y'all. Well, so what other artists are we playing today, Deli? Speaking to the mic, brother.
The one in front of me no more. So the first one up, we have Trixie with 1 second. Yeah, Trixie with Parachute. There we go. So everybody get ready. I actually listened to these songs that y'all sent in before I played them, and I love them. So go ahead, catch this vibe real quick.
Yeah,
Trixie.
And make sure y'all come back because the seat gets hotter after this music break.
Uh-oh.
Let's go.
Don't get hot in here.
Classic don't miss.
This whole time, and you still let me fall. Are you gonna catch me this time? Or are you just gonna let me for you? I'm gonna need a parachute. I'm gonna need a parachute. You keep on playing with my head just to walk away instead. You pulling me back, I'm pushing you away. Trauma's on replay, you begging me to stay. You won't ask me if I'm okay. For you, I'ma have to find somebody. For you, I'ma have to save myself from you. You knew how I felt this whole time, and you still let me fall. Are you gonna catch me this time? Or are you just gonna let me for you? I'm gonna need a parachute, parachute. I'm gonna need a parachute, parachute. I'm gonna need a parachute. Parachute, parachute. I'm gonna need a parachute, parachute. I'm gonna need a parachute. Parachute.
There we go.
There we go. All right.
Yo, that song was dope.
Yo, Trixie, hey, as I told you in that email, hey, that drop surprised me. I was like, wow, I didn't expect it to turn into that, but that was a dope. I like that
Very
dichotomy
good.
that you had in that song right there. So shout out to Trixie
Nice
with
word.
Parachute.
That's a good word. Dichotomy.
Yeah, I just learned that a couple weeks ago.
Congratulations, man.
Add that to my vocabulary.
I'm proud of you.
All right, so next up, we got a personal favorite here at the TMI show. You know what I'm saying? She been through, did an interview for us.
Yeah.
We gonna go into Enough by Miss Jenny.
Hey, Miss Jenny, the homie. Shout out, Miss Jenny. Let's get into
It's keeping real for me. Want me to be a ride or die, yeah. But who's gonna ride for me? I'm sick of being that down chick, putting up with all your shit.
nothing in return. You ain't bringing shit to me now. Since they wanna held you down, now I'm hearing that you're going round. Fucking with these bitches, playing the fucking victim, but you ain't did shit for me. I paid your way, made sure you had a way, gave you the kiss of the whip when you ain't have it. Hey, gave you a place to lay, said I'm the perfect babe. That was just a game, that was just a game. Hey, hey. Who the fuck do you think I am? I can only take so much. Ain't enough is enough now. Slap the ass on my chest, call me superwoman. Turn around, shut it down, no more leaning on me. Find your own way, boy, just speak about me. You gon' see how much it hurts when you ain't got me. Turn the bitch into a savage and she always pay. Broke my heart too many times for me to stay. You only sorry when I fall back on you. Now you're rapping that you got a good woman. My heart too big, yeah, my heart too fucking big. That's what they say now, I'm a different way. Had to switch it up, cause I'm always getting played. I put it down, yeah, you know I put it down for you. I paid your way, made sure you had a way. Gave you the keys to the whip when you ain't have it. Gave you a place to lay, said I'm the perfect babe. That was just a game, that was just a game.
Miss Jenny, you did your thing. You did your thing. That joint hot.
Hey.
She be shutting it down at Exotic Cuisine. You know what I'm saying? Doing the thing. And speaking of shut it down, Outlaw Jones tonight. We're gonna be out there in Canton at the music fest out there, man. Shout out Andrew Lloyd and the Soul Team. We'll be hitting live on the stage for the first time in a long time. We'll be bringing that thunder, so it's gonna be a great show. And we had just played some really awesome, dope, great music. You know what I'm saying?
From the land.
Indeed, indeed. So we back to our show topics in that hot seat. Yes, it is full of flames. Gasolina.
Gasolina.
My bad.
Oh,
We on fire tonight.
We're going through a lot of abuse today.
That camera got 100 cores wrapped around.
This camera was in the hot seat apparently.
The camera is melting.
Keep going over.
Keep going over where? Oh, wow. We're just having camera stuff going on. There we go. All right.
it started with Tim in the chair.
Yeah, it really did.
It's a ripple.
We're going to blame you, Tim. It's a,
We having technical
it's a domino effect of technicalities.
That's it.
I was trying to find just like trying to ricochet the phone here so I can read.
I love the wordplay we're using today, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Ricochet is one of my favorite words. So we'd like to get y'all educated. on
Read
too,
your
man.
dictionaries.
Facts. So we back in the hot seat, you know what I'm saying? We got it's very hot in here, you know what I'm saying? Very hot in here. You know, so ladies remember
Keep all y'all damn clothes.
so ladies remember when y'all going out on a date, make sure y'all shave y'all legs because that dude might be expecting to get some.
I would think you want to save something else before the legs.
I don't know if hairy legs is gonna turn it.
Yeah, I think it's something else that you might want to shave first.
I was trying to be responsible for our
Unless
sponsors.
you got a Pimp C type.
Yeah, cause Pimp C like the hairy
There's actually men out there who prefer the bush, and they think it's actually a turnoff.
Some men do.
Yeah, some men
But
don't
that's
like
for a
the
different
baby
show.
bottom.
I don't like it all the way bare.
Smooth.
You know what I'm saying?
That's our Let's Talk
never
About
had
Sex
one.
Baby 2.0 show,
I want to try
which is coming up in a few weeks.
Hold up, don't
So
say
make-
those two words together like that.
Sex baby,
Hey,
yeah.
you said
Whoa.
sex baby.
Yeah.
Y'all never heard the song?
What?
I don't
No,
want to
you
hear
just
it.
threw
There's a
them off
song?
with
It's
it.
by R. Kelly.
No.
It sound- that sounds like a song R. Kelly would make. Sex baby.
That's about
I see you
salt and
with
pepper.
your diaper.
It's
I'm
let's
about to
talk
come
about
and
sex,
change you.
baby. Let's talk about you and
Did they
me.
put- hold
Let's
up, did
talk
they
about
put that as
all
the
the
actual
good
title
things
for the
and
song?
bad things.
Yeah.
That's maybe.
Oh, God.
Let's talk
They
about
trying to
sex.
condition us since then.
Let's talk about sex. That is like when the salt and
Sex
pepper.
baby.
That's salt and pepper.
Yeah.
Salt and pepper.
Yeah, that was out in the
Two
90s.
common
That was during the
household
time where AIDS was real out there and everybody
Like,
was,
how did he have to tie that back into that? Like,
because
like
it was.
all of these you could have tied it into.
It was. Everybody wanted to talk about sex and kind of. I remember
Yeah, that's
growing up
why-
in the
and
90s. It
then-
was
Same
sex, everybody.
Magic Johnson was out there.
But they did play that song at a Safe Sex Summit. They did. And that song actually had a safe sex meaning behind it. It was
That's literally
created-
why I said it.
It was it was created for a safe sex.
It
Summit.
wasn't about actual sex. It was about being responsible.
Yeah, that's.
Should have named it something.
They really hate
No,
negative
but no,
people.
it really was. Like, no, he's telling the truth. That
No,
it
no,
was,
I believe
it was
you.
created for a
I
safe
just
safe
think
sex
they
summit
should've
because
retitled it.
we had the whole big thing come out with Easy and the HIV, and it was. Well, we telling our age right now, but it's okay.
Definitely, but go ahead.
But definitely 39 and fine, yes.
I'm 38, people. I'm not ashamed of it. You're
She
going to
is
get
at
older
84,
too.
baby.
It's going to happen unless you die.
I'm only 30.
Hey, listen, I'm 39 and I'm
You're going to get older.
Hey,
We ain't gonna.
She's not even 38, right?
I still get carded. I got carded the day before my birthday. I was excited. Like, yeah.
You really tell your age when you.
Like, here you go.
Get ID.
I'm like, you ain't listen. They like, why? Most people get mad when they get carded. I'm like, baby, I'll be 39 tomorrow. Go ahead, take my card. Look.
I'll be so.
And that means I still got a chance. I'm still looking hot out here.
I get carded all the time.
I get carded all the time. I got carded. So B was sick when he had his concussion, right? And he needed some cigarettes, right? So he like, you can imagine a concussion and eating cigarettes after you have a concussion, right? Yeah.
Gotta smoke.
So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just run into the gas station and grab the cigarettes. Yeah, no. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna need your ID. I'm like, bro, I come here with my bro all the time. You never ID him. I ID everybody.
I look like I'm 50,
Like,
by the way.
no. And then we went in there. At the same time, we had bought some. We about to go to Detroit, and we bought some liquor. And the dude was like, the only reason I'm not carding you is because I know him, and I know he's older up, and I'm sure he wouldn't be hanging out with no young people. I'm like, bro, I'm older than him. I'm his big sister. What you talking about? Like,
weird way of.
She meant it. She was like,
right.
Start speaking French on us.
Y'all was talking about how do I shut up. Next topic.
I just said you meant it. That's all.
Don't do that. Or ain't gonna keep making me feel ashamed of my. Y'all know B got an accent. I don't know if anybody knew that.
I do.
Yeah, I'm not
I
gonna
have a very strong country accent. I
Yeah,
turn
like
it
come on,
and
so
off
don't
every
just
time.
act like I'm the only one in here that's just.
You taking it
No, we
offensive,
all
and I
do
just
not.
said it was
I ain't
meant.
taking it offensive. I'm just joking.
We
I
all
ain't taking
do
it.
not.
I don't get offended by my
We
country
love your
accent at
accent.
all. I love it actually.
I do not have an accent.
Because you want to spend time in the country like I did.
Yeah, we was down there in the
My name
country.
was
country.
Kyle.
I told y'all last week. I love it when tongues roll.
Next question. This ain't gonna work for me. I got to move this
Agreed.
Don't be shaking.
way. Yes, it's not gonna work. There you go. Okay, another statement of fact or fiction. Man says women give their best selves in prime years to the toxic men, then want a good man when they're damaged goods on the clearance. First of all,
So wait, hold up. Is this going around for all the men or is it for a specific
so
hot seat?
this is what do y'all think? Yes or no? Do y'all feel like women get their best years to the toxic men?
It's facts.
Facts.
And do y'all feel like women come back around and want the good man, want to stay on the clearance rack?
Yep.
First of all, I'm gonna need to know what the clearance rack consists
We
of.
always wanted the good man.
All right,
There's
so
a lot of the best clothes being
You
on the
want
clearance
hold
rack.
up,
Toxic
because
man,
I
you
answered the
good man.
last first one.
Yeah.
You want to take what the clearance rack is?
I could dig it. Yeah, the clearance rack is like, damage. Nah, I ain't even gonna say damage goods.
Man, no, you already starting to start south.
Oh,
Man, go
I
raw,
mean-
And
go
once
raw,
we got
bro.
the
Take the
rips and the
condom off.
tears,
Take the condom off the microphone, bro.
I don't want to do that. No, I'm not going to. But nah, like but yeah, it's like what people would consider damaged goods because, and that's mentally damaged. That's what I'm saying. Like, and then also like we know that y'all all, especially if the dudes are still in the picture, that's always going to be it's always going to be something. Like I've seen it as well. So it's
go ahead.
facts.
bad.
Oh. I almost lost my campaign sponsorship.
He almost lost his
finish
G status. He got cut
No,
off.
we're gonna move on from me. I said facts. We good.
All right,
Real
so
quick and simple.
y'all want the raw version?
I think it's a fact too.
Y'all want the raw version? I'm gonna ask y'all. I ain't gonna just.
Let's
give it
go,
to
Eddie
y'all
Murphy.
raw. I'm gonna ask.
Give them to him.
That's what
Y'all
they here
want to
for.
end this deliriousness?
Mm-hmm.
Man, listen. Bruh.
You set me up for that.
Bruh.
That was a tenacious question.
Stop being a nutty professor, Tim.
Nobody love.
The guy stopping with
And Deli has a shirt from Vampire in Brooklyn.
They should study. Now spell tenacious.
You look like somebody that Blade gonna fuck up after the show.
I know they've been reading.
They studied this.
What's his life's gonna be standing outside waiting for us? The guy in the shirt.
All right, so
Go
straight
ahead.
raw.
Straight raw. Whoa, pause. Hard pause.
Indicative.
This is for the ladies.
Oh.
Ooh, we having a spelling test. Yes.
Spelling bee.
INDICATIVE.
Do you know what that means?
I was hoping you could get through the spelling, man. I was like, all right, you get into the D and I, and here come that CT.
Clearance rack. You got. Don't kill the messenger. You got 3 or more baby daddies.
Oh, that's a question. Don't go to it. Slow down.
We're gonna skip that one then.
Yeah, go. Go.
Y'all can't unhear.
You take hit that rapper
But
coming off your
Run,
mic.
Deli.
You got.
The condom coming off your mic.
It is.
You got.
Listen, no, seriously.
Like
Look at the mic. Yeah.
I ain't even about to say nothing on there, man. Just fix your microphone.
Take it off. All right, but look. All right, so you got multiple bodies.
Do it fit?
I think it's a little too big.
Yeah, it's too big.
That ain't too safe.
Yeah.
This
That's
mic,
gonna slide right off.
this mic is not. This mic is not indicative to me.
Lifestyle, not a magnet.
So look,
We're gonna have
you
to talk
got
to the station
multiple
about
bodies
this.
under the same umbrella of people that you dating. So say your dude know 2 or more of the people that you smashed before him.
Yep.
He's gonna consider you damaged goods. Clearance
Why would
rack.
you even make it so your dude?
He wouldn't. Clearance rack.
Ooh, there you
Damaged
go.
goods. You feel me? So,
TJ Maxx.
but this is to let y'all
Foreman
know
Mills.
exactly when, because y'all might not be on a clearance rack if y'all get shipped to the Beechwood location. You feel me?
Yeah, y'all might be high end,
But y'all-
depending on where you at.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't have y'all gotta
Definitely
move out of the
time
y'all
out.
gotta move out of the
Actually,
DTLR.
right?
You gonna be either in Saks or you're gonna be in Foreman Mills. You know.
Nostrums.
Because it's easy to
Neiman
get,
Marcus.
right? It's
I actually like this.
it's
I
quick.
like
It's
that
a quick
and
and
you
easy
went out.
transaction, right?
Yeah.
Clearance
I
rack.
like
Y'all
that.
don't want to end. What y'all don't want to end up is being is end up in the
Because-
local corner store where
Because
you know where they
it's
sell the
true,
other
like,
clothes. Y'all don't want to.
Where you might if you down on 55th, you might be on the clearance rack, but if you go out to Pepper Pike, you might be on the top shelf.
And vice versa.
You
Yeah.
don't want to be in
Yeah.
Longwood Beauty. Up
Yeah.
there on the-
No, you don't. You don't want to.
You know,
You don't want to be in Mookie's. You don't want to be one of them t-shirts on Mookie's. One of them white tees and Mookie's that cost $3.
Yeah.
So what if she a city trend?
See a city trends, you know, it all depends. You know what I'm saying?
That could be a Foreman's Meal.
If she a city trend, she
Foreman
still eat
Mills
chicken
might,
Alfredo.
you know, might be a
That's what
Foreman
I'm saying.
Meal.
She classy.
I'm just
Nah,
letting
be a
y'all
Family
know
Dollar top
where the
shelf.
man stay is
Marshall.
when it
You
comes
up
to.
there.
Marshalls
might
now.
be good. Burlington a little better, but
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, all I know
Neiman
is Dollar
Marcus.
General is inside
Listen.
Dollar Tree now.
Yeah.
you got to give me a.
Hey, some brothers love shopping at Dollar General.
You know,
Now,
like,
if I find you
now,
at a
do
Dollar
you
Tree,
want those
gonna
brothers?
Stay there.
That's the question.
that's the question. You feel
'Cause
me?
you gotta
If
deal
you don't
with
mind a
them.
brother that loves shopping off the clearance rack, you gotta accept what
No,
comes
no,
with that type of
me
man.
personally, I actually look at who guys dated before me. Like honestly, and even like guys who like cheat on you, I look at the type of females like because, baby, I'm top shelf. If you gonna if everything you dated before me was a butterhead, we can't talk. Cause
A
then I gonna,
butterface.
Butterface.
Butterface, butterhead, everything butterhead, everything butterface,
butterface, whatever.
buttermouth.
Everything, if because that's gonna make me question me like, well, what makes like
Well, that.
Now, what
I
if
mean,
you
but
now,
what if-
now, whoa, can you
That's-
look at the guys that you dated prior to see if you know what I mean?
I do look at the
And-
guys that dated prior.
No, I'm saying, can he? What if he looked at the guys who dated prior? Will he be able to make?
Well, it's gonna be one point in my life. He's gonna be like, "Girl, what was you thinking?" And then there's gonna be another point in my life. He's gonna be like, "Shoot some down, baby."
That man is
Well,
never gonna
now-
get
now-
it.
But,
okay.
but you consill yourself top shelf. He can't consider himself still top shelf still
I
too.
said the girls, I didn't say anything about him. I said the girls he dated.
That's what I'm saying. But what if you looked at the guys you dated? You know what I'm saying? Would you consider
And based how
Yeah,
he
it fell
thought
off of
about
that.
you, off of the dudes that you chose to
I
deal
would
Yeah.
expect him
with.
to.
How would that roll?
I would expect them to.
Yeah,
Look
but
at
so
that
what
way.
he could what like so that's what I'm saying.
So if
Now,
you was
because-
a guy, would you consider?
Would you consider yourself top shelf if you looked in your
If I was a guy, and especially within the last
I got a
10
question on that
years,
too.
I would look and I look at the look because I'm basing it off of looks. That's what I was just talking about, looks.
Oh, so if you dated a whole bunch of ugly
Well,
chicks,
we don't
That's-
care what he
No,
look
that's
like
but
as
that
a
was
man.
my
yeah,
opinion.
as a
Quality
dude, like
of-
My,
yeah.
but my
quality
my,
of
my
man.
opinion was I said I look at what a guy dates. Off
Oh,
looks.
just based
Yeah.
off of the okay.
So if I was a guy and I looked at the guys that I dated, I'd be like, yeah, she pulls some that she. I'm not surprised. She a bad bitch. She gonna pull some bad niggas because some bad niggas.
So, but what would you consider as a
If
good
he's
looking
sexy
woman then?
and I
Like,
want him,
like
I'ma get him.
But keep in mind, we
Not on no
looking-
cocky
we
shit,
not
but
looking
I'ma
at
get him.
dudes at
We
the
can only-
same low scope that you.
yeah, we can only.
Yeah,
We
I
not
don't
looking
know
at the
why my mic is off
dudes in
'cause
the
it's going
same
over
scope
here,
that
so
you
it must be
looking
over
at the women.
Yeah, we can't. We
So as
look
a
at dudes
dude,
on
we
value.
looking at the quality of dude.
Yeah,
that
we
you
ain't looking
mess
at
with.
what he look like. We looking at
Do he
like,
take care of his kids?
yeah,
Is he
is he a
So,
bum?
contrary-
Is he a bum?
right? You feel me?
Because if he's a bum and you dated some bums, we could be like, you know what?
Just recently, I honestly just recently started dating with dudes with kids, and I would be within the last 2 years. Outside of that, other than and even with my kids' fathers, they don't have kids outside of my kids. Like yeah, I didn't date, and it wasn't intentional. I just didn't date dudes with kids, so I don't. He won't look back and be like, well, does this dude take care of his kid or this that because they don't have kids, so you to look back
But
and
you
make
thinking
that.
as a dude now. So put yourself in the dude.
But
Take
I'm
away
saying
from
that's
you.
not what I'm saying is he not. There's no. He can't go back and look and be like, oh, how does that dude take care of his kids? Because he don't.
We're
got
just not kids. We
That's
just talking
just-
about
that's
overall
just
quality.
one
That
of
was an
the-
example.
that's just-
So if a dude look back at the quality of guys that you dated in the past, would he still consider you top shelf?
I can't say that. Would or not? Everybody know I dated a dude that was domestically violent, so that probably would definitely play a part in something.
So do you think that would be fair though?
I also can I add to something like that?
Do I think what would be fair? What?
Like that a guy should judge you off of guys you dated in the past.
I think a guy should judge me off of whatever if he feels comfortable judging me off of. Because if I'm not for him, then I'm not for him. Don't play games with either of us. I want you to know everything about my past. I want you to know if it fits into your life. Because let's not take it no further if it doesn't.
So, but what if he showed you pictures of like all the trolls that he dated, but they had great personalities?
Why they gotta be trolled?
Right.
I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm just. Yeah.
I mean, that's what she's
He took the
alluding to.
condom off.
Yeah.
I ain't say trolls. I'm saying just women.
Like if they don't, if you don't,
What do you call ugly?
yeah, what's your upper echelon of? Oh yeah, you dated that chick. Yeah, she's like she makes you worthy. Like how does that work?
And then also
No, 'cause I want to know.
If
I
you
want
put
to
me in
know
this hot seat, then I'm gonna make a lot of people
because
mad.
y'all supposed to be in a hot seat.
I mean,
so
no, that
But I
was
mean, like,
answer.
this is like a.
Yeah.
I feel like
Take
this
the
is
condom
a.
off.
This is a general. I mean, a specific question, not a general question.
Well, no, we said we was
mean,
gonna
yeah,
ask
well,
it.
this is the
It's
hot
different in
seat.
general because I mean a lot of women determine because most women got
Yeah,
an
'cause my
archetype of a
answer-
type of
my
man
answer
that
gonna
they
be
want.
different from Jasmine.
Mostly-
and gonna be
That's one of the
different.
first times I ever heard a woman actually say though she'll take a look at the women that you dated and like base that on if you know what I'm saying.
You
If she's
worthy
of her, so I'm actually intrigued.
What if the man didn't have the confidence to approach a woman that was of the beauty stature that you?
That's kind of why I look at it because
You like confidence.
I love a man with confidence. I'm a confident female, and I'm a bad.
But I'm saying he got
woman.
that
Like, so,
confidence
yeah,
now.
I
He
want
got that
I
confidence
want to
now.
know that you dated some baddies because I want to
What
know
if he
you know
developed
how
the
to treat a
confidence over the
baddie.
years after years?
I want to know. I want to know if you confident enough to date somebody who looks like me. That's
Gotcha.
what I
So what
wanna
if he proved? How would he prove to you that he could date a baddie if he's done dated a whole bunch of ugly women?
He couldn't, so I wouldn't.
But what if you was his first? He got to start somewhere.
I don't want to be your first.
She don't want no version.
I don't want no virgin.
I don't want to be your experiment. I don't want to be your prototype.
I've never wanted.
You don't want to be
I've
his
never
first.
even
person.
dated.
I am not.
Oh.
If you, I've never, if I've asked dudes that question. If you got less than 10 women under your belt, we
already
can't
seen
talk.
it.
I don't want to be your first. I don't have to teach you. That's your mama's job.
I'm gonna wait.
Not me.
Right.
I do no. I don't want to be nobody's first. Nothing.
I'm gonna wait.
Right.
She said, I don't want to be stuck with you forever.
I feel it though. I mean, but that's the thing. Like, you can't be mad at somebody for their preferences.
Yeah.
Like,
What if he
again,
just like
that's
women
just-
for their personalities and all of a sudden he want to switch it up?
That's just not me, because I might not have the best personality for you. I might have the best personality. I might not have the best personality. I'm a conceited bitch. That's hard for some people to deal with that sometimes. So yeah, if you're not used to dealing with a woman who you might be talking to me and now look like I'm looking at you, but it's a mirror behind me, and you keep wondering why I'm fixing my hair the whole time, and it's because I'm thinking in my head, I'm thinking I hear you, but I look real
wear
good
sunglasses
today. Like,
around
To be honest, as a man, that is sexy to me. So.
like, cause that's just who I
woman
am.
being
You might,
a woman.
Yeah,
you
she
might want a
distracted. I
girl.
could just
You
go
might
ahead and
want a
touch her
girl that
knees.
be like, you tell her, babe, let's go to the movies, and she get up and be ready to go. That's not gonna be
She's
me.
not
I
looking
gotta
like a
make
church
sure
of
my hair.
boobs.
No, I'm not.
That's
I'm just gonna run. Your Saturday might be. You want me to? Hey, my nails gonna stay done. My hair gonna stay done. My feet gonna stay done. That's just who I am. You can't handle a woman like me. You might not want to approach a woman like me.
At least not for a relationship.
We can be friends.
Yeah, cool.
There you go.
But we know where I've made it perfectly clear what my boundaries are.
Right, and I don't
What
sugarcoat it. I'm not
will
gonna
go
lead you
for,
on.
what I want.
Right?
That's what it really boils down to. Is people don't be really being real.
Next question: why do men expect peace from a woman they made miserable? Is somebody still?
I don't know, but
I
that's a
should-
good question. Go on and answer.
I mean, if I made her
Hold
miserable,
on, wait, hold up.
I
Before
don't
we
expect
move on to
peace if
that
I
one-
made her miserable. Do I know she's
Hold up,
miserable?
Before we move on to that one, though, Tim had a.
That was
No, he.
Oh, that was that. Okay.
If I know she's miserable, I'm not expecting peace. Like, you know, like if like she's walking around like I'm looking like making, you know.
Do y'all know when they miserable though?
I'll ask. Like if I notice some change of her happiness, then you know, hey, is everything
I'm
okay?
gonna tell you about it like this. If I'm walking around the house like this, every time I walk
Not my
past, I'm
shells. Not my ooh. What's wrong? That's exactly what's wrong. Why you doing my Swisher Sweets like that? What is going on?
Or if I'm running the vacuum cleaner while you playing the game, and I keep going in front of you, I'm miserable.
I just feel like you know when a woman is miserable.
Why don't y'all just
When
say
a
it then?
woman
Why do y'all gotta do all that?
But women do say it.
I could be down by 3 in the fourth quarter and trying to close out on the series.
A lot of
We
times
said
women
it.
have
We said it.
multiple times, and
We
you're not
said it.
hearing them. So
We
at
didn't hear
some
it.
point, my actions gotta speak louder.
Yeah, I literally sat
But you're
dude down and
not
was
hearing
like,
me.
I'm miserable.
We said, babe, let's talk. We said, babe, and we don't say it. We're not blunt because a lot of times we don't like to hurt y'all feelings. We might, babe, we need to talk about some things. Babe, we should start
Hey,
going out
something
more.
you're doing is not making me happy.
Babe, no, because we
Hey,
don't even go
I
there
need you to
first.
do this.
We
Hey,
do settle
We
first.
supposed to be answering.
Yeah, like why are we all asking us? Well, I did. Yeah. So
You
yeah, these
just
are actually
said
them
you
answering the
wanted-
questions though. They're in the
Y'all
hot seat.
said y'all
The
wanted
question
us
was
in the hot
asked
seat.
to us.
Yeah, they asked us a question to
But then
answer
he
a question.
flipped it.
which
He
is
started
crazy.
answering, and then he asked the question. in
he
his
flipped
answer.
it.
See, let me start. Let me just start.
I got this. I got
He
this. So
flipped it
continue.
like you
Continue. We learning here.
He flipped it.
We learning here. Continue.
You missed
You
him
just got-
answering
you-
the question. You missed the whole answer.
Well-
He definitely answered the question, and then he
We were
flipped
singing.
it.
We were
We
singing.
heard you, B. We heard you.
We heard your
Heard
answer.
when a woman's fed up.
Listen, I think they purposely kept the air conditioner off today. 'Cause
It's hot.
It was on. It
is hot in here.
Can't play the
I am
song.
done. I don't even remember what I was.
What
Yeah, I
was
said
the
so. Yeah,
question?
we give you subtle hints first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Babe, let's not stay in tonight. Let's go out for dinner. Babe, I think you look better in that shirt with the designs on it. Babe, do we really got to do game night with your friends tonight? Why we can't do
They're
something?
giving us hints of when they're miserable.
That's hints. That's us giving us hints that, babe, we want something to change.
So
When
like
y'all
they're
don't
trying
catch
to
up on
isolate
that.
us.
No, it's not that we're trying to isolate that. We saying
Very
babe.
vague.
Why we
We're
gotta go
saying,
out with your
babe,
friends?
why do we always got
Why
to
we
spend
gotta
nights
go
in the
out for
house?
dinner?
Take me out. Babe, why don't you dress up for me?
So
Wear
wait.
something nice.
Does
Those are our settle hints. Then we start
Okay.
to get a little more for it. Babe,
Are y'all not getting answers at this point?
no, so when we subtly give y'all hints, is because we want y'all to change.
Oh,
whatever.
So
damn,
y'all
well, y'all
not
don't
getting
see
the
it.
answer y'all want.
So when you blatantly ignore
Or
us,
they say they're going to change it, then they don't. They don't see a change pattern
Yeah,
of
so
behavior.
Right. It's
then we
takes
start
so
to get more
long to
for it.
build
I
up.
get,
Then
I'm
we
I'm
be
on your
like-
trail. I get what
then
you're
we
cooking.
start to say it more. Then we like, babe,
Uh-huh.
we just went out with your friends last night. Can we do something together as a couple? Can you
Yeah,
dress nicer, babe? Like I want my man to look good. Then we stop just giving hints and we start giving words. Then
Once
you
the words
still-
stop, then that's when I'm gonna start using my actions. And if you still not picking up, I'm gonna go silent. Once I go silent, it's
then
over.
it's over.
Gotcha.
It's over.
All right.
Oh, that's
so
why.
Okay.
I'm done. I've
It's
checked
levels. It's levels. Okay.
Yeah.
Do
All
y'all
right.
think y'all would actually get to the conclusion faster or the results faster if y'all was more direct? Like,
Yeah.
No.
I want you to
No.
wear
Not for
this.
everybody. That don't
No.
work for everybody.
No.
Actually, it doesn't because like
No,
some
'cause a
people
lot of
will
men-
get
men think
offended.
it's if we checking them,
Yeah.
they automatically think I'm checking them.
Vice versa though, you can't like
can't
be
fool
straight up
women
with a
either.
woman either. Sometimes you gotta kind of
Hold
you
on,
gotta
let
slow
me-
walk
Ooh, it's
a little
getting
bit
hot.
sometimes.
What's the
So basically, speaking from just going through a situation like this, I would say no, because at the end of the day, it's been many a times where I was in the same situation and I was very blunt and spoke my mind and said what I wanted, and nothing changed. Nothing was changed, nothing was said, nothing was done to correct the actions.
So eventually, you just had to.
So eventually, I had to walk away.
Watched your lips move and walked away.
Pretty much.
You didn't. No, well, I mean they can say an answer, right? But like, yeah, babe, I'll do that. But then it doesn't happen.
But
You feel me?
nothing's changing. You're not doing anything to.
Oh, she said nothing was said. I'm like, dang, he just
Nothing
he
was said
cold
back.
mouth.
Nothing was done. It went in
Just
one
looked
ear and
at
out
you
the
and walked
other.
away.
Hey, can you change that shirt? And he just stared at you, and then walked away.
But this is my favorite shirt.
Kawhi Leonard.
Said
Can we not go out with your friends? He just said that. Tony, what you doing later?
Yeah.
Right in your face. Hey, Tony. Hey, bro, we about to hang out. My girl coming too.
What I do?
Is that what it be like? Mm.
I'm not
Wow.
participating in
sorry.
your BS.
I just wanted to see if it was still there. But that's my answer. If it's put blatantly in your face, some men still don't get it, don't care.
Here's a question for the ladies. Do
Speaking
y'all
of things put
keep
blatantly
dudes
in your
around?
face, no,
Whoa. Do y'all keep dudes around that y'all know y'all only one in the friend zone, but you know what I'm saying? Keep them around for convenience.
Knowing that he wants more.
Yeah, knowing that he wants more. Do y'all ever keep like knowing that y'all could get anything out of him, but y'all just keep him around just cause?
I think Jazz, that face said it all.
Ooh. Oh. Adrian's reaction says she scratched the hell out of her head. Oh, she's trying to scratch out the
It's time
lies.
for a break. I think it's time for some more music.
No, I don't think it is. I don't think it's time. Oh, she's dropping a lemonade. All right.
hitting real hot right now.
All right. Stephanie got quiet. Leah's she made a whole bunch of eyeball movements.
Look, yeah, it's
Yeah.
all hot.
Cause that definitely go back. That definitely go back to the question where men have a woman, have a whole bunch of women, but the one woman
With no intentions of being in a relationship
trying to
with her.
focus on
But don't y'all
the
keep
one
dudes
man.
around that y'all have no intentions of being in a relationship with, knowing that they want more?
No, I don't keep nobody around who don't want to stay. You know what you're here for. You know what you're here
That was a good
for.
answer.
That was player.
That was a pimp
That was
answer.
player.
Best answer you could have gave.
Pimp answer.
I keep it player, all right?
Because girls is players.
Do y'all do it? So y'all do it. The answer is not. Do y'all do it? Yes or no? Yes or
Keep
no?
playing,
Do y'all
baby.
do
I
it?
don't keep nobody that don't want to be kept.
Because girls is players too.
No, no, no.
So don't get mad when men do the same
Same
thing.
thing too.
Don't be mad because
It's been like that since day one.
The point, men do the same thing. It's been many a times where men will.
So why do y'all
play
act
with
like it
somebody's
only?
feelings.
So why do y'all act like only we do the
The
wrong?
only thing is we don't
We
be
didn't
trying to
say on
force
y'all do
y'all
the wrong.
into
What we
a
said was,
commitment.
nobody said that y'all do all the wrong. What we said is, it's okay when you do it. It's a problem when I do it.
Who said?
Forget him.
Who said it's a problem when y'all do it?
A lot of men. That's the whole point. Men
It's
have a
probably
problem
'cause
when
those are
women
the
do
ones y'all
same
keep doing
thing
it
that
to.
men do.
No, but I've been seeing on Facebook, Instagram, where the guys are actually saying it. Like, pretty much, you a 304 if you a female and you doing it, but the guys you just
that's
it's
just
a
your
guy
way.
thing.
Hey,
Y'all just
hey,
can do it.
If you got me saved in your phone, it's Pizza Hut.
Let's just be real. Let's just be real for the place that
Let's
we
get
live
authentic.
in.
I'm
There
saving
are
your phone
norms,
as free
you feel me?
meal.
There are things that are accepted as norm. A woman having multiple sex partners is not as accepted here as it is.
Neither is a man's sex partner.
But we didn't say sex.
Neither is a
Let the
man.
man speak. Let the man speak.
Neither is a
Let the
man.
man
Neither is a
speak.
man.
Okay.
Stop letting them get all high pitched. Something that hurting my ears. Stop it.
We knew Daddy was running to the table with this topic.
Certain things, it's a reason that y'all getting that. Like, this is where we live at. This is the climate we live in. If a woman conduct herself in a type of way, and she's a straight woman looking to find a man, she's gonna have to get in line with what the type of man that she wants looks for it.
You said
Am I
that's
right
the
or wrong?
norms, right?
Yeah.
So why not change the dynamics, change the norm? Why
Right.
it gotta be?
Who's changing?
How much
I mean-
is
Who's going to be the one to change
I'm
first?
just
I call
putting
it
it out there.
BS.
I mean, you could call
I
it,
simply
but
feel like,
if you got
I
more
simply-
men telling you the same thing,
but
and
it's
this is
not
who
more
you
men.
after,
That's the thing. There's a lot of men who are even coming out saying like, "Hey, why is it okay for us to do it?" It's like it's a two-way street. Why is it okay for men to do it but not women?
It's not
There
enough
are a
men
lot
like
of
that to
men.
make it a majority, though.
But then there are a lot of men who sit there and say like, "Oh, it's a problem when you can go out. Say you can go out, right? You can have your wife, you can have a girlfriend, you can have this, you can have that. Even if you're not married, you can have multiple girlfriends, date multiple women, all of this, right? Literally, yes. Brenda, Felicia, Keisha, Tanya, all of them. Okay,
About 3 kids.
And I met her in the ice cream parlor.
For real. You can have all these women, okay? And that don't mean you're sexually active with all of them, but you're allowed to have, you got a roster.
Hey, you can't go out on no dates with them because then that means you
You
want
allowed
to be
to
there.
have your roster. Why is it okay for men?
So you better not go out with none of them. Talk to them on the phone, Billy.
Well, I mean, what they really want from me?
Yeah, what do they really want from us?
No, for real. But why is it okay for men to have a roster but not a woman?
Who said it's not? Who said it's okay for y'all not to have it though?
We just
The norm.
The other men?
Let me finish. So let me answer your question. Because of societal norms, it's not that you won't find a man if you choose to conduct yourself the way that men do. It's just, is it going to be the man that you actually want to be with that accepts that?
I think
that's the question.
I think norms are circumstantial.
No,
And
norms are based off majorities.
Norms are circumstantial, and I've
Yeah.
and I've called that out before.
But
I've called that out in
No,
groups
those
before.
you
No.
talking about exceptions.
The majority is BS though.
Circumstantial means
If
that's
it's
what it means.
circumstantial, that means an
it's
exception
which means
to the norm.
So yeah, so norms are circumstantial.
I don't even
because
believe
if you
nothing
can
is
make an
homo, though.
exception to the norm, then that means it's not a
The
norm.
only circumstance about a norm is the place that you live in.
I've
What
had-
normal where you live?
I've had men swear up and down they don't date women with more than 2 kids, and then those same men beg me to date me, and
So
they know
it's
I
normal
have 4
for them
kids.
to lie.
That's what I think. I think the societal norms. You made a good point. Societal norms. A majority of that is lies. Because
That's
if you
what
look
I'm
at
saying. It's
because if you look at the
exceptions. That's what I'm
majority,
saying. It's exceptions. It
it's-
only
it's
fits.
circumstantial.
It
She
fits,
just said
it
that.
fits
It's
when
definitely
it's not a
circumstantial.
girl that
It's
they want.
circumstance
If it's
depending
a
on
girl
where you
that they want, men
That's
will
it.
bend their rules. They will change the norm. They will make it.
Do you how you
fit
gotta
for what
change
they-
the norm? They
But
make
that's what I just
an
said.
exception.
It's a follow
But that's what I
culture.
said.
It's
That's
the
what I
difference
said.
between the exceptions and norms, though. That's
But
the
it's
That's
a
why I
follow
said it's
culture.
circumstantial.
It's a follow culture, literally. You can have y'all 2 different people, right? Brandon can put on his Facebook page and be like, "Oh, like, let's bring it back up to the Keke Palmer situation, right? How Darius sat there and said he had a problem with the outfit and all that, right?
Dang, you know
But
his
he
name.
seen her before she.
Darius Dalton Johnson.
But he seen her.
Not remember
He
that.
seen her before she left the house, right? You didn't have a problem with it then, but you have a problem with it now. Then, so say this is you, right? You didn't have a problem then when she left the house and you seen her in the outfit and she kissed you and said, "I'll see you later. I'm
And he
going
smacked
out."
her on the booty.
But you had a problem once you seen her on tape with a man singing to her, right?
And somebody else said it should have been a problem.
So when somebody else is saying, because he didn't even see the video until the Shade Room leaked it, okay?
okay.
When he saw all these other men saying something, that's when he decided to say something.
So that's
But
to
if
let
they
you
wouldn't
know
have
what's
said
the
nothing,
norm.
that's what I'm saying. If they wouldn't have said anything, he wouldn't have said anything. It's a follow
But he's
culture.
an exception.
He's not an exception because a lot of men do that. It's a follow culture.
I'm an exception to what he. I wouldn't have never.
I'm gonna follow behind what I see. If I see men saying
Say
that
I'm
this
okay
is a disgrace,
with it
then I'm
and
gonna say it's a
then
disgrace
change my
too.
mind because of the way other people.
Because I
are
think
thinking.
even with that,
I
the
think
issue
the way
got
I feel.
conflated because
The way I
I could
feel.
have it. I could be cool with the dress, right? You know what I'm saying? But then when you go out, am I
What you
cool?
doing in that?
Yeah, but am I cool with you like running all up on Usher with your booty cheeks out? You know what I'm saying?
But
I'm
why
not-
is it okay to run outside with your booty cheeks out if I'm yours? Why are you letting that?
No. You could do that. Like I'm just saying, it's also like it's just like this, right?
It's
It's just
not
like
okay.
this. It's like I could go out the house with a gun on my hip, right? You know what I'm saying? Now that's okay. It's how I conduct myself with the gun on my hip that would be the issue. So I could go out the house with the gun on my hip and that's absolutely fine. But if I go around waving it in people's face, then that's the problem. So you could go out here in the dress. That's not the issue. But because here's the thing, Usher ain't got to touch you. You ain't got to put your pelvis on Usher for you to be in that dress and have a good time. I don't have a problem with you being out with your friends. None of that. But when Usher come up to you and start singing, you could politely be like, no, you ain't got to get that close. What's wrong with that? You feel me? Because you still got on the dress. I'm not stopping you from wearing the dress. But what I want Usher to be like, you can wear a bikini out. But do I want some dude running up on you, smacking you on the butt cheeks while you in your thong? No, I don't.
So does the same thing? So do you feel the same way? Say you go to a Rihanna concert, a Beyonce concert,
Yeah.
Janet Jackson, for a matter of fact,
Yeah.
because Janet is known for bringing people on stage and doing a whole
Right, right.
breakdown,
Yeah.
grinding, taking their clothes off, kissing
Right.
on them, all of that.
Here's the dealie
So
though.
is it the same?
No, like
Is it the
it's
same?
literally the
'Cause
same.
that's
Because
the
here's the
star.
thing: if the dude gets mad, then the woman has every right to get mad as well. If the dude is kid with it, but here's the thing though. So say for instance, now in my shoes, like say for instance, you wear say for instance we was dating, you wear that dress out. You know what I'm saying? You go see Usher. You feel me? And you sing, and Usher come to sing a song with you. I'm cool. I ain't got shit to say. You know what I'm saying? I know you came back to the house, so I know you didn't come home with Usher. So I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, it all depends. Usher might work at 15, but. If I like, you know, if I know for a fact, like, yeah, he came, serenaded you or whatnot, you came back to the crib, I ain't got nothing to say. We could talk about it. Hey, did you have a good time? Yeah, Usher came to sing to me, whoop de whoop. We good. I won't even care about what people saying on social media because we ain't in that. They not in our relationship. They not in our household. You feel me? But if we talked before and you was just like, yeah, no, like, yeah, I got on this outfit. I ain't about to have no dudes all up on me. Then the next video I see is a dude all up on you. Then we gonna talk. You feel me? So it's literally like she said. It's
She
like
didn't approach him.
exactly. So in that case, like I say, it's situational because if Usher approached my woman, I'm not gonna be mad at my woman. I'm gonna be mad at how she conduct herself when she approaches him. Now, if she jumps all on him and oh my God, I ain't even gonna have an issue with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, if she starts grinding on him and putting like the out part of her butt cheeks that's on the dress, and she starts grinding on him and stuff, I'm be like, hey. What you doing? You know what I'm saying? So it's literally it's how you conduct yourselves. You know what I'm saying? I'm a confident man. So my woman, she could dress how she want to. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not her daddy. You feel me? She could dress how she want to. But it's how you conduct yourself. That's you know what I'm saying? Actions. You know what I mean? I don't care. Like, you're a beautiful woman. Go ahead. Go out with your friends. I'm confident you coming back home. That dress look good. Half of that just gonna be off by the time you get through the door. You know what I'm saying?
And
So
that's how, and then when it goes back to me when I said I want a man with confidence. Because I want a man that's confident enough to be like, when she wear her friends,
Yeah.
I ain't even worried about
I ain't even worried about Usher.
I know the only person that's taking her up out of that boy,
It's
and
me.
the only person that's going to be
So it wouldn't bother me whatsoever. I wouldn't even have no issue with Usher singing to her. That's what he do. He's an R&B singer.
But that's what I'm saying. That's how most women, like we said, the norm. That's what most women were saying. As long as she came home to him, she was only rubbing on him because she did not rub on that man. Okay, she did a little two-step.
She did a couple pelvis thrusts on the
she
pelvis.
did a little two-step, and that was it.
I'm gonna tell you like that. That video was not that big an issue. That would not have been a big issue in my household. Like that would have been like, oh, Usher saying to you, that was dope, wasn't it? So look, I got these tickets for the Rihanna. I hope she do the same thing to me. We gonna have a good time about the conversation.
And most of us women accept the fact that our men go to strip clubs
to do that
and get
Yeah.
danced on.
You get live,
and
And
we
those chicks can't even sing at all. They horrible singers, actually.
As long as you ain't
They
taking
breast
no,
stink a little.
As long as you ain't, slide nothing to nothing or nothing.
That
like
ain't
that,
the only
we
thing
cool.
on
Yeah.
the thing.
Too many
That's what I'm-
strip clubs, bro.
So what?
You've been to too many Cleveland strip clubs.
I mean, bro, we literally went to KLB last year. Oh,
Listen,
yeah, it was definitely
I
a
went
joke.
to 3 strip clubs in Atlanta and they were trash.
Which ones? Because man, KOD was like the booty circus. It was, look, all we saw was booty and lights and sparkles. It was a beautiful time in Atlanta.
The blue,
Man.
the blue flame. I went to what's the other really big one? Magic City, and then it was something Irie.
Well, Magic City, they best dancers is all on tour
Like this
with
is literally
artists
this is
and
how
stuff.
they did this. All they did was.
You got the
Yeah,
DVD.
I'm like, oh, so we paying just to see y'all fat your booties?
Yeah, pretty much.
KOD, shout out
At least they
KOD.
do tricks there. You can
And even when we went to
KOD
Lido,
looked like the Universal Circus of Booty.
when we went to Lido,
It was booty swinging on. It was booty swinging on
was trash.
trampolines and everything. It was amazing.
yes, we went to Lido.
Girls were shooting flames out their booty.
It was amazing.
Booty over
All right,
here.
it's time for some
Booty
music.
over there.
Lido, we went
It's
to
time
Lido.
for some
It was
music.
trash. Like
Yeah, it's
Ray-
definitely time for some more music. All right, so 10, what we about to roll into next is
Luke and the Two Live
Number
Crew.
3.
we're coming back with some games.
Some fun and games.
And some entertainment.
we got
Entertainment.
Menace
News.
to Society.
Music.
Damn, hold up.
Minister Society? They got some
I'm trying to get the full name, but
I don't
game
think
is
we.
called
I ain't trying to get
It's
shot
In
in
the
Menace
the
to
hot seat,
Society
truth
by
or dare, all truths, no lies.
I don't think we want to do no minutes to society.
So make sure y'all
That's a good
tune
group.
in. And we're gonna be reading your comments.
I don't want to be like Kane.
So
I don't want to.
come back after the music. Keep the conversation going. We got one more hour.
So right now we got Menace to Society by Neat Bucks. Neat
Right.
Bucks.
Cut out these bucks. Let's go.
Yeah. I'm a menace to society, we boys in the hood. I show love to some niggas, I ain't sure if I should. If bro catch a op, he gon' put him in the wood. And if you ask me, anybody gon' play you if they could. I'm a menace to society. Yeah, I know they kill me if they could. I'm a menace to society. Yeah, I know they play me if they could. Yeah, I'm a menace to society, we boys in the hood. I show love to some niggas, I ain't sure if I should. If bro catch a op, he gon' put him in the wood. And if you ask me, anybody gon' play you if they could. I've been talking to the dad, I got him stacked up in my pocket. Had to cut my brother off and traded loyalty for profit. 508, I'm from Brockton, all the capping, y'all should stop it. Catch your op and what's your options? Get it shaking, I ain't talking. All that TV they watching, these bitch niggas think they poppin'. Keep a pistol when them shopping, call them black and hit a shot. The streets made me a problem, just a youngin' from the bottom. Niggas Twitter, they be lit, but you don't ever hear about them. R.I.P. Rico, that shit haunted me for years. Started beefing with my peers, bomb pistols by the bed. My shooters tell me Cheeto drop an addy in the air. I swear the way my niggas spinning on you niggas, it ain't fair. I've been looking for my mental, it's been missing for a while now. Don't let me catch beef, cause then it's east, I'ma chow down. Made you niggas bow down, they try to take my style now. And since I run it down, I don't really come around now. I'm a menace to society, we boys in the hood. I show love to some niggas, I ain't sure if I should. If bro catch a op, he gon' put him in the wood. And if you ask me, anybody gon' play you if they could. I'm a menace to society, yeah. I know they kill me if they could. I'm a menace to society. Yeah, I know they play me if they could. Yeah, I'm a menace to society. We boys in the hood. I show love to some niggas. I ain't sure if I should. If bro catch a op, we gon' put him in the wood. And if you ask me, anybody gon' play you if they could. I'm a menace to society. Yeah, I know they kill me if they could. I'm a menace to society. Yeah, I know they play me if they could. Yeah, I'm a menace to society.
Thankful for the ops, who would I be without my haters? Thankful for my dog, that nigga molded me a gangster. I'm thankful for them trips we had to take and made it safety. Shoulda niggas seen this, shoulda drive a nigga crazy. Sometimes you just outgrow niggas to show niggas. Started on the block, you got some thousands for a show, nigga. Can't say I ain't the GOAT, nigga. It's where I'm from, they try to make it hard for me to blow, nigga. Tell me be the bigger person, grow, nigga. No, nigga. You know it's fuck them niggas for life. We don't condone niggas knocking on me, I'ma make it home while I brainstorm. Baby, I don't even want the pussy, come and brainstorm. She ain't never fuck a rapper, fuck her with my chains on. Right before this rap shit, I could cook it, cut the fan on. Made this 40 take you out tonight, Luther Vandross. You got right and never put your mans on. We ain't never asked for help, we hands on.
I'm a menace to society, we boys in the hood. I show love to some niggas, I ain't sure if I should. If bro catch a op, he gon' put him in the wood. And if you ask me, anybody gon' play you if they could. I'm a menace to society. Yeah, I know they kill me if they could. I'm a menace to society. Yeah, I know they play me if they could. Yeah, I'm a menace to society. We boys in the hood. I show love to some niggas. I ain't sure if I should. If bro catch a op, we gon' put him in the wood. And if you ask me, anybody gon' play you if they could. I'm a menace to society. Yeah, I know they kill me if they could. I'm a menace to society. Yeah, I know they play me if they could. Yeah, I'm a menace to society.
Next topic, we got some, hopefully some more music coming later, maybe. But if not, next week, we still taking submissions, so y'all keep sending them in. We're going to get them played. You heard me?
All right, we on some entertainment. Are we back?
Entertainment news. Yeah. It's your boy, King Pajo Pablo, hardest working man in entertainment. So I'm going to give y'all some news from the entertainment biz. So this week, the MTV Awards took place.
And it was ratchet on top of ratchet on top of ratchet.
The VMAs?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, definitely VMAs. Thanks for the correction.
The VMAs, what I say?
MTV Awards.
Oh, Yeah, it's on MTV, right?
The last time MTV had a
VMAs, yeah. So the Video Music
It's been a
Awards
minute. It's been a minute.
was, what can I say?
I haven't watched an award show since like 2008,
right? Same.
Like it
Yeah.
got so just
The
ridiculous.
last
Yeah,
award show
award
I
shows
watched
ain't
was the
good no
BET
more.
Awards when the New Edition cast was on there.
I think
War
that's
shows
the
ain't
last
good no
one I
more.
did too. I saw with the one where Chris Brown did the Michael Jackson tribute was the last.
Yeah.
That was actually the last.
That was a
What
long
did the
time. That was
video-
like 2006.
Yeah, that was the last one I did.
Yeah.
That was
I
a long
watched.
time ago.
No, it had to be after because Michael Jackson didn't die until 2009.
Yeah, so that was after
Oh.
that.
Well, it was the 2009, 2010. It was that year.
Well, however, Michael Jackson wasn't dancing at the VMAs because all that ratchetness was.
So,
Sukihana.
what makes a
Sexy
woman
red.
get on all fours and twerk on a red carpet?
She was drunk.
In words of Suki, you knew who they knew who she was when they invited her.
But here's the thing: she did not get an invite. She came as somebody's plus one.
So, like, ladies, do y'all?
They knew.
And this goes to our topic for entertainment. Like with they call this ratchet rap. You know what I'm saying? Or it's the rise of it. And you got Sexy Red. You got what's that? Glorilla.
Glorilla is not ratchet rap.
That's not ratchet.
They put her in that category. I'm just going. off
They
the
did put her in the
article.
category.
They
put her
did,
in
but she is not.
Yeah.
She
Only 'cause
actually
she's
speaks real
outspoken,
lyrics. Yeah.
right.
It's because Glorilla is not even ratchet the
I
way
wouldn't
that
even
they
consider her
They
as
put-
yeah.
they
She's a little
put-
bit more classy than the
Yeah,
others.
she's not.
Yeah.
Was Ice Spice in there too, and she's not.
No, Ice Spice ain't in there. I don't think so.
but
But she do a lot of twerking when she
Yeah,
raps.
that's the only reason
that's
why they
what-
put.
that's what they say because
so they
they
put
twerk.
Glorilla in there because of how her
How she
provocative.
presents herself.
And they
Yeah.
put Ice Spice in there because
Would y'all
she-
put Cardi B and Megan in there too?
They actually did put Cardi B
Yeah,
and Megan in
they
there.
did.
So do you think they were like the kind of because I always it kind of reminds me of like even when Trina first came out. You know what I'm saying? A little
Trina,
bit.
Lil Kim. It's
So-
because they're provocative.
Over there, too fat.
Like, let's not forget one of Lil Kim's hottest songs was called R&B. Dreams of F in the R&B.
I gotta.
So you think she was like the
sun.
was she like the originator of like of,
Ratchet rap?
yeah
That's
A
Trina.
provocative rap?
Foxy.
provocative and then it's become ratchet. You know what I'm saying? Or-
Yeah, she was, and then she didn't even come out as a provocative rapper. Biggie actually told her she would sell more if she sold provocative rap because it was an untapped into category.
It was her and Foxy.
I think it's it's too much of it now.
Now Trina, now maybe you had to get your stomach pumped. Like we ain't gonna never forget that.
Who?
Trina.
Oh yeah, she did.
Kim did a lot of stuff though.
I don't know about Kim, but I know Trina swallowed too many kids.
So
She had a
was
whole
Trina like
daycare.
the?
I remember
Was that kind of so? Would y'all consider her music kind of ratchet?
Yeah.
I just sung the lyric for you.
Did you?
I got
You got an
so
afro
big
fat
like
like
a
the
sun.
sun.
Not
Key
even
on your
that.
mouth,
What's the
boy.
one that you did with Trick Daddy?
You know now.
You ain't never met me.
Yeah. Oh
And
yeah. I
she
do
told her
that.
that she
That's
had a
right.
problem.
That's one of my
Spin,
favorite
grin,
records.
not spin. Do about 5 or 6 best free for
Yeah.
you don't know then.
Yeah, that
Yeah, that's ratchet.
Yeah, that's ratchet. That's ratchet behavior.
OG ratchet.
That's literally that's OG
Yeah,
ratchet. That's,
You
yeah.
know then.
And I still got that speed.
So here's an important question. Do y'all think? Do y'all
I
think?
still got.
My mom used to be busting
I
in
got
the
all of
door.
them.
Listen,
Do y'all think
my
those
playlist in the car right now.
Period.
like because you know we speak on how like violence and hip hop, especially like when it comes down to the male side, might affect the youth. Do y'all think that that's a bad look or that affects the
Yes.
youth of
Yes,
our women?
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
definitely
yes.
not music for kids
Especially
at
the
all.
city girls. Look. I mean,
Yeah, city girls.
Would y'all
You got
play any
kids.
of these types of artists around y'all kids?
So my kids actually play these artists, and I slap the taste out of them because I do not agree with it.
We did listen to some of it at your birthday party.
No, we listened to Megan's Body. Everything else that they tried to play, I went and hurry up.
Oh
and
yeah,
turned
you
it on.
did. Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. Yeah, you sure
Yeah.
did. You did. You was policing that DJ.
Like I,
Soon as your booty, well, oh, get it off.
yeah, like
Shake it up, shake it up, shake the Lord. That's what
and
we're going to do.
originally the mixtape was made because there was originally supposed to be no kids at the party. The kids came to help set up and just stayed. Like
Y'all been to those parties, those barbecues and things where the adults, they're just playing just all adult music and the kids are there, you know, like.
no, you should come to our parties when we have kids. We play the TikTok mesh. That's
Mashups.
no,
Yeah, we play like
that's literally our kid parties. Is the TikTok mash. And I don't know if y'all stay long enough to see the party where they actually switched it to the TikTok mashup and they started doing TikToks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jasmine, who doesn't know she's an adult.
I
Yeah,
am a young adult.
So Y'all
yeah,
look. So when y'all see parents that's playing the music around
I disagree
kids,
with it.
To each their own, but it's not for me and mine.
why do y'all think these female artists are becoming more popular now? And
Because
this style of
because
music.
they play into a generation of women who live and think the way the music is presented. You got a lot of city girls out here in real life. You got a lot of women out here who just want to run in somebody's pockets.
How much of that would y'all attribute to the way that they were raised by the mother that raised them?
Or the lack of the father that was in the building.
Let's be honest. If we're gonna be honest, that is not a tribute to being by the way that their mother raised them. That is a tribute by the lack of fathers in their lives, the lack of positive men, period. The being in relationships too young, getting hurt too young, having babies too young, not knowing how to be a mother because they're still a baby themselves. That's attributed to a lot of some. You will be surprised. Some of these women have very like I was just telling the kids that Petey Pablo, they was listening to Petey Pablo's Laffy Taffy, and I was telling them how
Laffy Taffy.
That's
deep.
I mean, not Laffy Taffy. What's Petey Pablo's song?
Freakily.
Yeah, Freakily. Yeah, how you like it, Daddy? Freakily. Yeah.
Freakily.
And I was talking to them about how when he first came out, he presented himself as a thug rapper who done been through the struggles, and he got popularity off of that. Only for us to find out that he's Gladys Knight's son. Son, you ain't been through no struggles, bro. You was born into rich. And his popularity went down.
You don't know if Gladys Knight gave him some money though as a kid. He could have,
Well, she actually,
She could have given him the money. He just went out there and did some stupid.
But I'm saying like it's a lot of there are
a lot of
people
false
who
flagging.
have parents who are at home who work good jobs. They host and they go to church, but the children have just decided to go a different direction.
Yeah, because like even it goes back to you got parents they're raising their kids in the suburbs and their kids are still acting the ass. You know what I'm saying? They, so it's sometimes like we like to blame the parents, but then the kids eventually they start making their own minds too because a lot of people forget. A parent isn't with their child, especially after a certain age, 24/7. So when they're out there with their friends, you might raise your kid a certain way, but you don't know how their parents is raising their other kids and their friends, and so they could be out there with their friends and end up experiencing things, or even listen to music that you don't play in your house. You know what I'm saying?
But not to, because like when they go to school, the kids now like. Everything is on the internet. All their work is on the internet, and that's the problem that I have with my daughter at school.
You could get distracted.
She's
doing work, but she still got her headphones on. And then
that was the problem
videos
with
on the other thing.
homeschooling with COVID because they're in there, teaching the class or whatever. Those teachers can't monitor what the children are doing.
And especially with these AirPods.
Yeah, because back in the day we had textbooks. You can't watch a YouTube video in a textbook.
You cannot.
But nowadays they can pull up YouTube, press play on a playlist or a song, and still pull their homework up on the same screen and have it doing at the same time.
See, once again, some of us showed our age because we forgot that, Deli and Leah, y'all from the age of cell phones in school, kind of. We like I think the only kind of phone we had back when I was in school was one of those
the green screen phones, the blue screen, Nokias. And stuff like
yeah.
You had the office phone.
We wasn't pulling up YouTube in 2003, my man.
Definitely was.
They're watching the class, but that kids have access to these different distractions, and then you got these artists now, and see back in the day, and see even back in the day because of the internet, like certain music, certain artists today are blessed because of the internet because some of the music might not have made the radio, is it? Or if it had.
Soulja Boy showed us how just coming up off of.
Sexy Red is like she debuted #1 on TikTok. She got like the #1 TikTok song, and for most people that listen to quote unquote hip hop music or listen to music, she she does have her fan base, but most people be like, that's not.
And the part about Sexy Red that went viral is because
she bragged about STD.
It's not even that. It's the
booty hole brown.
Basically, it's catchy, and it's something that the kids were actually people on TikTok were actually making fun.
I thought it was a joke the first time I saw it.
It was a joke. They were making fun of the song, and it got popular, and people started taking her more serious. Like, oh, she's gonna put out something else. And with today's ratchet artists, that's what they're doing. They're putting out songs not to really make sense to older generations and
Yeah,
stuff
it's
like
not.
that.
It's not for that.
It's
It's
for TikTok.
it's for the shock value of it. Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's gonna make them money.
So then you figure maybe that's them figuring
A
out how
lot
to
of
market
them,
themselves.
That's exactly what it is.
If,
It's
if
marketing.
people don't know that Suki markets herself as ratchet because she knows it's going to drive up the numbers.
If you
If she takes a regular picture, it's not going to get circulated
If you
as
look
much as she
at
takes
her
a ratchet, like some ratchet pose, looking like Spider-Man.
If you look at her page, like actually do any research, whatever you want to call it, into like Suki and sexy
Look
stuff
at
like
her,
that. She's
video.
actually very Suki Hana is very intelligent,
smart.
very intelligent. She's very pretty, without all
And
the
she
extra
actually
stuff,
has a
all of
man
that.
at home.
Yes, she was married, all of that. Very wholesome wife, all of that.
She
But
just-
she markets
she markets
herself
herself.
in a separate way on social media because that's what pays her bills. Because at the end of the day, I can do all this ignorant, stupid, whatever you want to call it, ratchet stuff. And to you, you may not like it, but to the kids and everybody else, they like this. And
they
it's
gonna buy
going to
it.
make me money.
So for the kids and the stuff that like it, is that the stuff that the kids should be listening to?
It's not. It's not at all.
How?
If y'all ever watched the movie Straight Outta Compton,
Yep.
and you see the part where they driving past on this tour bus, and they got all their records, and they breaking up the records and running over the records, and they like, I think in Seattle, like, man, look what they doing with our records. And Eazy-E says, I don't care what they do with it. They bought it. That's it. Once you buy it, I don't care what you.
It loses value already to you,
Even when
but for
LeBron,
me, I
when
got
other
money.
people when LeBron left the first time, people was burning LeBron's jersey and his shoes. You had to buy it to
Last
burn
one
it.
on burn. You
So
already got the money.
He
It's not
got
like
the
you burnt
money.
up the
I don't
money.
care what you do with
You
it.
bought my
after.
shoes, you bought my jersey, you bought my
And
figurines,
that's how
whatever,
Suki look like.
and burnt them.
You might hate me,
And it's crazy
but you
because
went
when
and
he came back,
bought
they
or
bought
you
the jerseys
streamed my
again.
song to know why people hated me.
Yeah.
You hated me so bad. You wanted to know what the lyrics was so bad that you went and streamed it.
And you know that's
and paid
crazy
for
about
it,
the
and I
music
got
biz
paid.
now is where like you don't even have. It's not about even putting out good music.
It's shock value.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's not about putting you. It's actually better. It's actually easier for somebody to put out just like the worst wackest song and then have everybody. Hey, did y'all hear this the worst song ever? You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna circulate more than somebody making a good record.
The
'Cause
one dude from American Idol.
which one?
The She Bangs dude.
William Hung.
Yeah, William Hung.
She bang.
Yeah, the dude had the least amount of talent. Ruben Studdard up here trying to sell a record. He's singing his big heart out like "Sorry for 2004," and he sold less records than my man William Hung. And I used to work at American Idol. I worked at American Idol for season 2, 3, and 4. I was a production assistant. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna give y'all. I can't tell too many secrets, right? But there's one thing about being on shows like that, but it also taught me a lot about the industry, right? You have like
the worse you are, the better you sell.
pretty much. And here's the thing: talent. You could be the best singer, right? The best singer. If you ain't got no personality,
I was
you
gonna say, if you don't bring nothing behind
yeah.
it.
If you don't bring nothing behind it, you're not gonna sell as many records as somebody like Madonna. She's not the best singer in the world, right? But she knew how to market herself at the time. She knew how to place herself in that time, and she did certain things that that other artists was
Case
not
in
doing.
point, shout out to my Virgo sister. Beyonce is not the best singer in the world.
She's a great performer.
She's a great
Great
performer.
performer, but she got a good. She can
carry it too.
She can sing.
But
She can
listen,
sing.
She can sing,
You
but she's
have
not the greatest
You
singer.
have people like Monica, Brandy, Fantasia, Jennifer Hudson.
Fantasia's a good example because Fantasia got a way better voice, but she ain't selling
They're
nowhere
not
near the
gonna
record.
sell nowhere because
Jennifer
they,
Hudson has a better
they
voice to me.
can't
But
hold, even Mariah Carey can't hold the attention of a crowd like Beyonce can. People are paying $3,000 to
Wow.
go see
Yeah.
her perform.
The only artist that could compare to Beyonce in that category is like Janet Jackson because
Not even Janet Jackson.
she outsold Janet.
She
Only
has-
person she hasn't outsold is Michael.
Yeah, the only
wow.
person she has not outsold is Mike.
and it's hard to beat Mike. Mike was good, but
Hey, she's still
She the only one close.
Yeah.
she close.
yeah.
There.
But all right, and so now Beyonce, she don't necessarily, and that's
And
the
then
thing. So
that's the-
Beyonce don't necessarily have to do like ratchet music, and she's one of the top selling artists of all time.
And she doesn't do ratchet music.
But she's
Exactly.
just a
So
great performer.
now with some of these other artists, like
But some of her songs could be seen as ratchet if you pay attention to what they're saying their definition of ratchet music is. Because they're saying Cardi and Megan is ratchet because they're talking about sex and touching my body and what they bodies is and all that. but Beyonce has songs that say the exact same
Yeah,
thing.
Beyonce does have a lot of provocative.
However,
Speechless is
her
provocative.
songs,
Rocket is provocative.
her songs
Partition
come
is
off
provocative.
different.
So
But
is
they
it the
sound
presentation that makes
different.
it ratchet and not the actual? It's the presentation.
If you listen to Speechless, Speechless is a very
Ego.
Very
Ego is a big one.
Ego is one of
but
her
it's so
biggest ones.
sexy
and
that
it's
you
about-
forget that it's a
not
dirty
raunchy,
song.
though.
Yeah, it's Speechless. It's Speechless.
It's the way
is-
she
is-
presented it.
And
though.
Ego, she said
Rocket,
it's too
Rocket,
big.
Rocket.
It's
Oh my
too
God,
much,
that
it
part
won't
is
fit. He got a big ego. That is the most provocative song. If she not putting it all out on the table, the only difference is she changed instead of saying what she wanted to say, she said ego.
That was the best. You did that with that song.
Rock and love.
Literally. Surfboard, riding in that wood.
So it's really about presentation between wearing a red dress and wearing a see-through red
Robert, roll
dress.
up the partition, please. I don't want y'all
I
to
was
see
just gonna say
Beyonce on her
partition.
knees. Took 4
She's very
5,
provocative.
whatever, to get in this club.
So is there a difference between provocative and ratchet?
Provocative and ratchet? Yes.
Yeah. So exactly.
Ratchet is, I don't care. I'm gonna say what I want to say. I'm gonna shake and twerk, whatever,
Ratchet
and wherever, no type of background, all of it.
Is my one
Provocative,
pink,
you
my
try
booty
to-
brown. That's ratchet.
Provocative is,
The
let me
descri-
sit
the-
this
And be a
on
little
you.
more sexy with it.
It's being
Show you
metaphorical.
how I
You know, it's
feel.
That's her
metaphorical.
best song
There you
ever,
go.
by the way.
What?
Rocket.
Yeah, I love Rocket.
Baby, she killed that boy.
That is her best
And
song
the
ever.
extended version is like 10 minutes, baby.
I'm about to listen to it when
I
we leave.
love it. I live for it. That is Speechless, baby. Give it to me all day. Like, I love them.
But yeah, Sierra is another one. She makes some provocative songs.
Very.
My goodie.
Body Party.
Beats.
Body Party
Her
was a
beat
very
and stuff.
provocative song, but the Ride was a provocative. But the way she does it
It's the
It's not
presentation.
considered ratchet. Ratchet, that's what I'm
It's-
saying.
it's a
I
type-
said presentation.
Janet Jackson's Do You Mind?
Yeah.
All of Janet
And
Jackson.
especially when
Hey,
she
that was-
performed it
All anytime, any place.
Anytime, any place.
Yeah. I mean, hell, the Isley Brothers. I like the way you receive me. I like the way you release me.
That's-
I'm coming.
That's
Coming on strong. In between the seats. Like this man.
Right.
Brother to the fatty in between the seats.
That's a great song. You know that's
Yeah,
a
it's a
great.
great song. And he literally said
He
it.
made it sound so smooth. You just wanted to be like,
Yeah.
I'm coming. Give me in between them seats. I want to know what you.
What you
Great
preach.
story.
Whoa, feeling your love surrounding me is
I
crazy.
don't know,
now that I
and
think
we were
about
just
it.
talking about Jazz Dad off air, right? And we was like, we was telling jokes, and we talk about Jazz Dad off air. And I used to tell my stepfather all the time, like, I wanted a little sister. And he used to would play that song for my mama. And I just thought it was because my dad, I don't know if y'all ever remember my stepdad, he looked like Barry White, he sounded like Barry White. So I used to just be like, oh, he played a song because he sounded just like Barry White. I never even thought what the words was. And he'd be like, well, baby, if you want me to give you a little sister, you got to get your brothers and go to bed. I'd be like, all right, Mark. My this kid, he going to give me a little sister and we go to bed. Not knowing, like, then when I got older, I was
Metaphorical.
You gotta listen to the words.
when I got older, I understood him. I looked at my stepfather, I said, you nasty.
You gotta practice what you preach.
And I used to be wondering when my mama would be all
Mommy and daddy
glittering.
playing patty cake downstairs. All you hear is pat, 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 pat.
They playing slide.
They were playing tag. They're having church. Mommy keeps screaming God.
When Joe said 69 was a very good year, I thought he was born that year.
Nah,
No.
baby.
I thought they said we doing the butt. He said doing
Yeah, I
the
was about
butt.
to say, doing the butt.
Doing
butt.
Doing the
butt.
butt.
In the butt.
Body
We was all
rocking,
dancing to
knocking
Ain't No
the
Fake Song.
boots.
Yes.
Do it in the
The electric slide is
Can
about
become
right.
good
Electric slide is
enough.
about
That
right.
rain on the SWV rain.
I was getting there.
Yeah,
too.
right.
Not on me. She ain't
Right
talking
on me.
about no
Oh.
rain.
Listen, listen.
R. Kelly was looking
I
at
was
listening to that
last
song
year-
like they spit.
I was
Pleasure
last
P
year
under.
old when I
Oh,
found out that
God.
she meant she wanted a
Yes,
facial.
so.
Ashanti's was the same
I
way.
was so mad at her.
Who?
When Rain on Me, it's a facial.
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't know that until last year. I was.
Yes.
I wanna
Let your
rain
loving
somebody
come
right
come
now.
like
You know,
rain.
I feel really
Just rain on me.
just, yeah.
Yes,
Milkshake.
SWV,
I
I
was 7
shall.
years old.
I didn't know about
Oh,
milkshake
milkshake.
for the longest.
Wait, I
Yeah.
still don't know about milkshake.
My milkshake.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
And then
You
like,
talking about the way her butt shake, right?
girl,
Oh, the cream that's
milkshake,
Milkshake.
milkshake,
It's coming out. The
milk
milk.
it's
shake.
coming out.
As she's shaking, the milk
coming
is
out.
coming out.
Shake. My milkshake.
She having an orgasm and she busts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
her body is shaking
I
like an
just
earthquake,
learned.
and the milk is coming out.
I mean, that's the reason why she said it's better than yours.
Yeah, you said it's better than yours.
I would teach you, but I have to charge.
Yeah.
Come on now.
She was today years old when
She had an orgasm and it's
Yeah.
Warm it up.
Come on now.
Now it depends on what time of the month it is. It could be strawberry and vanilla.
Don't you gotta
Or
warm
what
it
end it is, it could be chocolate.
Deli, are you traumatized?
How you warming up?
We won the game. Look, Deli, Deli traumatized.
I mean, Ashanti
said because
We got 15 minutes.
Ashanti
for the game.
said, "Rain on me.
We gotta roll into Love and Life.
Won't you take this pain from me? I don't want to breathe. I don't want to live. Till
Jazz,
you
you
rain on me.
traumatizing them.
Wait,
You
now.
traumatizing.
Wait.
Come on now.
I thought she was talking about a,
She
like,
talking about
a
love.
back hurt or something.
No.
She talking about
Rain on me.
Rain on me.
It's
I thought she was talking about she's emotionally hurt and
me too.
I don't want to breathe. I want to see. I don't want to live until you.
no, I thought she was talking about standing in the thunderstorm to wash away the pain.
No,
She needs something to wash away her pain.
No,
she wasn't talking.
She want, yeah. Why?
Y'all stop this. Y'all stop this right now.
So, what we
Right
got?
now.
Was it Truth or Truth?
Truth the truth.
What the hell was Will Smith singing about in summertime? I
Dominique won the
wonder.
prize from last week.
What is summertime mean for Will Smith?
I got you. Our sweepstakes was won last week.
Who won?
Dominique.
Oh yeah.
Congratulations.
But when we tell you, we got some rules and stipulations.
We do.
So we can make it fair moving forward. But we're gonna get to that. Let's get some love. Well, the whole show been Love and Life, really. But let's
Very specific question.
yeah, let's get
Let's do Love and Life and then end with the game.
yeah.
All right, let's do that. On this week's Love and Life,
That it just disgusted me. I don't even take that. Is that is milk?
You've never
All right,
seen
now.
cream?
I had tequila.
I'm a squirter.
Okay. Oh.
So she make it rain.
this is not even actually a question. It's a statement. I just wanted to get y'all reactions.
I didn't know it was down here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we back.
We back. We back.
Stephanie set me up for that one. She just been letting the conversation go. And she ain't say, hey. Nothing. And Tim, you participated in that conversation and you knew you brought us back.
Headphones essential.
Facts.
Wow.
All right.
That's crazy.
That's awesome. All right, continue though.
On this week's episode of Love and Life,
Everybody has been.
I call it hard pill to swallow.
After we talk
Pause.
about after we talk about all this
The raining and the
Swallow the pill, baby. Go on,
Hard
swallow.
pill.
Picks are coming to
Go on, swallow.
an esophagus near you. No,
Oh.
here we go.
To a stomach near you.
So I'm gonna put a statement out there, and I want only the women, starting with Jazz,
Why me?
to react.
because you don't find it
Right
hard to
next to
swallow.
I don't.
Oh, that came out wrong.
You can time out.
For real. Turn around.
Time out.
Turn around 3 times.
This is a TMI show
Turn around
on
once.
Red
bend
Line
over.
Radio.
Okay, so the question is, the
So the
statement
statement
is,
is: a man won't cheat or leave if he enjoys being at home.
lies. If a man gonna cheat, he gonna cheat regardless.
Might not enjoy being at home.
A man can be happy, very much happy. He still gonna cheat.
Okay.
Lies. They gonna cheat regardless whether they happy or not.
Okay.
I was
my
born
answer.
this way.
Leo?
Come home, Dad. Oh, come on.
Coming all right.
I'm coming home.
Hopefully
What was that song about? What did he? Was he singing about something too?
I'm pretty sure it was. We're talking about
Coming home.
I
nigga.
think that was a
Coming home.
different level of something he was talking about.
Steph?
Wait, what was the question again? Or
Man-
statement? Or
A man won't cheat or leave if he enjoys being at home.
True or false? Yes or no? Facts or fiction?
I mean, a house ain't a home without y'all. I'm just saying.
Thanks, Luther.
A chair is still a chair.
Unless you swinging it in the bro.
In a room. It's not a home unless it's two of us.
Can we hear stuff?
To turn a key.
I'm gonna
Please be there.
Hey, y'all know that's always a great song.
I'm gonna say false because
What was Luther singing about?
he gonna do what he wanna do regardless.
Amen.
What I do now?
You ain't do nothing.
Oh,
He was talking about what was Luther singing about because we know Luther's fat.
but I think that's for all humans. So I don't know.
What was the question? A man ain't gonna cheat at what?
If he's happy at home.
He enjoys being home.
I'm gonna say true. And it's actually I'm gonna actually use y'all analogy to say it because a man is going to do what a man's going to do. And so if he enjoys being home and he enjoys the company of his woman and his woman gives him enough that he wants to come home, if there's peace at home, if there's love at home, if there's a hot bath and a good meal and home is where his heart is and he enjoys that place, then there's nothing out there for him.
Because obviously he's not happy if he's...
Yeah, so if a man is going to do what he wants to do, and if what he wants to do is to come home every night and be with that woman, then he's going to do that.
Applause on that.
Yeah.
I still feel like
Maybe he's just not happy. He ain't tell you that though. I mean,
Who
not
said
you.
this is about me?
I'm talking about in general. The you,
I won't cheat.
the you was for all women.
Nobody specific.
You got to
Yeah,
kind of
it was-
listen to the
yeah.
words he hit the question.
So,
Except-
okay,
because
so
if he
his statement
enjoys
was-
being home, then there's no reason for him to cheat.
But this one, he said a man will cheat whether he enjoys being home or not,
You know, he
right?
I
said,
said a man won't cheat or leave if he enjoys
Being at home. Okay. But a man can enjoy being at home and still bring a woman in that home and cheat.
well, I think
Technically, he's still
I
at
don't-
home.
I
I didn't say at the house. I say he enjoys being at the house.
You
said
think he
when
enjoys being
enjoys
home?
being
I think
home.
I got what you meant, and I think that it went. So what he's saying is kind of what I said. If everything about home is enjoyable for him,
He ain't got to be no place.
if there's nothing at home that makes him want to think about someone else or be someplace else, not just the thought of walking through his own doors, the thought of knowing that home is love and home is life,
Right.
and home is where his happiness is. He has no reason to leave. He has no reason to want to bring something else into the home.
In
because
or out.
everything, yeah.
I seen what you did there too. You said love and life. I seen what you did.
I didn't even realize.
Okay.
That was good. That was really good.
To challenge
been
exactly what
practicing.
you're saying. To challenge exactly what you're saying. I don't know if y'all watched like the little podcast stuff that came on, but there was one that came on probably like 2 years ago. With a girl. I forgot what it was called. They had a table, the girl and the guy had to sit across from each other.
It was it's a conversation. They actually toured up.
Yeah, and they were talking about it. And she basically had to ask, like, her and her ex at the time, and she asked him, why did you cheat on me? And he told her, it wasn't you. I was happy in our home. I was happy. I was in love with you. You did nothing wrong. You were everything I wanted. However, I still cheated. And she said, why? And he did not have an answer. I don't know why. I just did it. So to answer that question, a man can be happy, but they can still cheat. I'm not saying every man does it. I'm just saying that it can happen. A man can be very much happy with you and with home and what y'all have, whether it's kids involved, not all of that, and still cheat.
Then that just means he's unhappy with
A man
himself.
can be unhappy and not cheat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can be unhappy and not cheat.
Yeah,
They can
it's just
be
literally
happy
about the
and cheat.
situation.
It's all about the person. That's what I'm
because
saying.
here's the thing: like you could have a dude, he could be extremely happy at home, and then like say for instance, he got a coworker. You know what I'm saying? I never even thought. And then like they all
Temptation is
yeah,
real.
they all go out have a nice little coworker party. You know what I'm saying? And he's happy as hell at home. And then that coworker say what? No, because it was multiple coworkers.
Shut up.
It's just not them two. It's just not. Now, if it was just them two, then that would be a date. But since it's other coworkers, it's a party. And so they got drunk. You know what I'm saying? And then like he passes her in the bathroom, and and next thing you know, they end up smashing. You know what I'm saying?
If I pass a woman in the bathroom, I know something.
I mean, in the hallway.
I'm about to say it.
Them
They are
boys
unisex bathrooms.
And that's a problem too, because hey, lady, what's up with your Adam's apple?
Hey, I actually went to on my birthday.
You was just at a
we went
urinal.
out to the club,
You was
and-
standing up.
And the bathroom actually said, we practice love and freedom here, so
Yeah.
not before entering because you don't know what's on the side. Like,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
a unisex bathroom. You might have.
Yeah, a lot of restaurants and stuff have taken like women only and men only signs off the bathroom.
That's crazy.
It
Because here's the
just
thing:
says-
if I have to poop, I don't want to do that next to a woman and she's using the bathroom. I don't want to do
You
that.
better get comfortable.
Like I don't want to do that. Like
you at home.
I feel more comfortable
if you
taking the. You know what I'm saying? If there's another dude in there, I don't care what he smells and
If
nothing like
you
that.
at home, your girl in the shower and you gotta poop.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah,
I mean, at home,
yeah, but I'm not, I don't like if I'm taking a poop and a woman comes in and uses the stall next to me, I'm gonna clamp and I'm gonna leave. Like I'm gonna.
Oh, you're gonna be constipated.
I'm trying to hide my shoes.
Oh, she getting all that.
I'm trying to hide my shoes so you don't see my shoes when I walk out.
Like some, I'm gonna put my feet all the way up, nigga,
On the door.
because it's gonna be sound effects. I don't want you
The
to hear
hot
that.
tea about to get hotter. And our game called
Truth, no.
Truth or truth?
Truth.
Truth
Truth, no dare.
No Dare, where ladies, you are truly in the hot seat.
Truth.
Yeah. If y'all don't tell the truth,
The men
We on
get
fire.
to ask.
what happens if they pass though? It has to be like a consequence for
Hopefully
not
it's
answering
not
the
gas.
question.
They in the hot seat.
They don't.
Deli going to the court.
That's what we needed. The alcohol.
We should have had shots for this.
I got us.
Oh,
She do got us.
oh,
Stephanie,
Yeah.
Fruit snacks.
our residential bar.
so what all we need is cups.
I got us.
You said
Oh,
you
so it's
what?
about to really be hot.
Yeah.
Right on.
I can't do it. I'm gonna clean.
You remind me of this lady that I went to church with when I was a kid.
With the candy. I do
But
that too when I go to
wasn't
church.
candy though.
All
She
the
would
time.
literally whip out liquor.
Okay.
Oh, this gonna be a long sermon today.
I ain't gonna do that.
Yeah.
First question.
It was a,
But I have
So
to
the rules is because ladies,
'Cause we only got
technically
20
we are in the hot seat, so the men get to ask us questions, and you have to tell the truth.
Okay.
Tell the truth.
Men, you choose one female. You ask that female the question. He has to tell the truth.
And so we're gonna go in a rotation. We're gonna go
ask
Tim
anything?
first, then you, Deli, then me. And keep your questions and answers quick so we could go around with everybody.
And
And
I-
get
It
some
should be
food.
enough time for everybody to have.
So real quick, while
The ladies,
y'all set this up,
y'all give yourselves
um,
y'all communion
the
cups.
comments, we got one
Look, I'm
that
being nice.
says,
I'm only doing a little half.
Let's go to some
I ain't
comments.
done.
It don't
I'm
need
gonna
to
do
be
the
the
half.
ladies.
I still
Yeah,
got
those
one.
ain't done shots by a long.
No, not at all.
So
We got some comments.
yes, we do. So I'm gonna just start from this Angel Hinton one. It says
Shout out,
handouts hit
Hey, Angel.
different. Then we have one that says a man can be happy at home and still cheat because although his woman is giving him everything he wants and needs, somewhere deep down he may still be curious as to what he is missing, and when presented with temptation, he will cheat.
So does
If
that
he
mean he's
still
really
got it.
happy?
right.
He be trying to see if he
Or
still
do
got it.
y'all just think he happy based off of what y'all
Oh,
would
Or what
outside
he
looking
tell
in.
us.
He might be
Right,
unhappy
right,
as hell,
right,
but telling
Or what
everybody
they
that he's
tell us,
happy.
though.
Right.
So how do you know that they're truly happy is the question.
So that
That's a
literally
different
answers the
question.
question. Maybe he's not happy.
because they rushing to get home.
Just live your life.
Yeah, you heard it, man. Get that bad water ready.
Then again, you got the ones like I said, they say they happy and everything was happening. You don't know why they cheat. I
There's
just
gonna be
did.
some people you can't please.
All right,
regardless.
let's get
So,
into
yeah,
the
you right
game.
about that.
Game
We got
time.
15 minutes.
Oh, we got 15
let's
minutes of
go.
show left.
Alright.
All right, let's make these questions good. Tim, you got the first one.
I don't even know what that is.
I'll do it.
It's the one part question.
Come on, man.
Just
Deli.
the one part.
Deli,
I'm Timbuktu for a
Something
reason.
is off. Deli, look at your camera. Look, all we see is half
Push
your
it back.
forehead.
Push it back. I was telling you to sit. I was telling you to sit back, but you kept, it's passionate. So.
Close and perfect.
If you are presented,
Who you asking?
I don't know yet.
Pick that first.
Oh, that sucks. All right.
Pause.
Does this suck? All right. I'm gonna ask Leah because she the rookie.
Oh.
You're getting hazed.
I am no longer. In
All right, it's like nerd.
That'll be comfortable.
You find a man that got everything that you want, like the 6 figures, the above 6 inches, 6-pack, all that good stuff. But
Body height or
whatever.
He didn't say feet.
Whatever you want.
It better be above 6 inches body height, because I'm like, if you talk about above 6 inches,
Yeah, I gotta look up.
that wasn't saying much. Like,
But
in Cosmo?
he has the one single non-negotiable. Would you pass or would you look past the non-negotiable?
What's the non-negotiable?
Whatever. I don't know what her non-negotiable is.
What's
So
your non-negotiable?
Trying to find out what it is.
So you got
a lot of stuff.
Open.
But he got a
What's your
2-size
one
penis.
rule?
What's the one thing that you will
He
not
got a
accept?
what?
A 2-inch penis.
well, that was part. He got everything. The whole 6. He got all that.
If you got a 2-inch penis, that's like a clitoris, ain't that point?
A clitoris.
I mean, that's
All right.
basically what it is. It's
Even
just
worse.
inside
All
out,
right.
but
He got all that, but it don't work because he all ED.
okay.
Okay.
Oh, he got ED. Ooh.
Oh, he got ED.
Ooh.
Dan or you?
I'm here, baby.
How long? See, they're gonna get some pills, you know.
Hey, we gonna make it work somehow, some way. That's all I
There are
always say.
cures.
Daddy.
Good question. Pick somebody to answer, ask it to.
I already
ain't
know
making
you
these
was
questions
coming.
hard.
Come on.
Yeah, we supposed to be in a seat nervous.
I am nervous. Do you see who asking the question?
Nah, because he looked over here.
She was a little nervous. She ain't know how to answer nothing.
I had to give y'all a look to make y'all nervous. Y'all
Okay.
don't know what's about to come out of my mouth.
Y'all don't make me
That's what she
nervous.
I don't know what's about to come out of my mouth. Damn.
Whoa, pause.
I tried to save you, Dilly. I tried to save you, Dilly.
No, I can't even say that.
I was gonna
I was
keep
about
it
to-
pushing like it never happened.
I was about to say I usually catch it too, but
Whoa.
Whoa!
Pause.
Okay, Jelly, we gonna come back.
On the
All right,
play.
You need a nap.
You need a timeout.
Turn around.
Don't do that either.
No,
The topic is already too bad for that. No, no.
Turn around. You gonna bend over? Never mind.
It's crazy. You took the condom off the mic earlier.
Real raw, remember? He said
You're a
real
bad
raw.
boy.
My bad. Comedy first.
Who really in the hot seat right now?
Brandon ready.
I'm scared of
We got a
Brandon
question.
Cherry.
I got like 3 of them that's gonna like. So I'm gonna pick one out of these 3 I got to really kind of.
If y'all hurry up, y'all got time for
Yeah,
each.
that
You
was-
gotta do a few rounds. There's
Come
only
on,
three of y'all.
Come on, man.
Come on,
I
Dale.
already know who I'm asking the question to.
Steph.
in need.
Stephanie.
Stephanie.
Ooh.
Call her Stephanie.
I call her
You call her
Stephanie. Ooh.
You call it Stephanie. I call it Stephanie.
Let's go.
Y'all got.
How big?
It's too big.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I
I knew it.
Me too. Like, her dudes
Well
don't work. Her
said.
dudes.
Yeah, yours don't work. Hers too big.
Come on, baby.
Yeah, baby.
You said
Did
too
you
big?
just have an orgasm with
It's
the?
too big.
How big is too big? Oh, you stopped the
The music
music?
stopped the
Damn.
whole thing.
Dang.
And you did that little own thing right there.
He just did it twice already. Like, what?
You felt something over there.
Feeling something over there.
You
while
trying
she-
to see what feel
She
like it
giving
hurt.
me. I'm like, that, she about to her
Ten too big.
milkshake about to start coming.
10 too big.
10 too big.
Right.
Okay.
But I'm into girth
Oh,
as well, though. So.
10 in girth or 10 in
No, I'm more into girth.
And the girth is crazy.
Whoa. Who you dating, guys? Hold on.
I think I would be here right now.
And the girth is crazy.
That bigger than that ground beef, Lord. That's right.
That's the whole shout out to
That ain't even 10.
You know we gotta go to a size 10 in girth in order to push out a baby.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. 10 centimeters wide.
Okay.
You having birth every time?
Yeah, you straight.
All right.
Round 2. This is the
Go
rebirth.
ahead, bring
All right, this question is for Adrian.
I knew it.
All right. So, would you rather have a guy give you the best banging of your life once a month? Or would you rather have a guy who's always ready and active that's going to give it to you anytime you want it? So it's either you're going to get it once a month and it's going to be the best ever.
Mind blowing.
Or it's going to be regular, but he is always ready when you want it and any way you want to do it.
It's gonna get you there.
He's not the best, but he's also not the worst. He's average in bed. Or would you rather have a guy rock your world? I'll even give you some better. 3 times a month. Oh, that's too much.
You could have kept it out once a month.
All
My
right,
answer was
once.
still gonna be the same.
What's that? Okay.
I'm gonna take the once a month.
Oh.
Because to answer Deli's question, my guy is too big for me, so I be happy when we ain't gotta do it. I'd be like, yeah, thank you.
I guess I'm next.
Back up.
Jazz.
ED or OD?
Wow. Come on, we still got time, y'all. We can
Okay,
ride.
I'll leave it at, the man got everything that you want.
Come on, Tim, make him juicier.
Yeah, bro.
Everything that you want, but he has to have a second wife or second woman. Like,
Jazz,
You asked the wrong person this question.
She said, okay.
Jazz,
That was the wrong person.
Can we
to
share?
ask.
Sure.
I'm the only
Okay.
straight female.
Oh, this is
in
a personal
the
question.
room.
You wanted to know for yourself.
Right.
Tim over here putting in his application. He was like, all right, now, say the dude is like 6'3",
Do we get to
and
pick
like,
the second wife out together?
and if he weighs over 200 pounds, would you date him? Like, if he's light skinned with locks and wears a gray shirt, and wears a
Yeah.
red line. Like, I see what you're doing, Tim.
we know the answer to that already.
Y'all cousins.
Right back at you.
easiest.
Right back at me.
Dang.
Okay.
Y'all, we didn't even have to take it.
ED or OD?
I'm ready.
I would have had some
OD.
questions prepped if I'd have known.
Huh?
ED or OD? Either it don't work or he wanted too much.
He wanted too much.
Yeah.
I mean, that's an easy question. for
I
the
would
ladies,
take.
man.
I would feel like I would take the wanted too much.
Yeah.
Just go to sleep.
You could tell him no sometimes.
But if you tell him no, he might go cheat.
I might want it
Oh.
just as much. You never know.
I'm an addict, so.
He pulling up on you at your job on your lunch
Come
break.
on, B.
Let's
All right.
go.
Y'all questions. Is
All right, here's my
with it.
question.
Where you work at?
Okay. So
Welcome, Tim.
if yo now here's a
Who is
question.
it? The person.
Oh, let me make a decision here.
Tim, play the music.
All right, I'm gonna go to Stephanie. Okay.
Ball is in your court.
2 of them.
Have you ever cheated on somebody before?
Thank you for keeping the question interesting.
No problem. That was a good one. You have?
All right.
Did they deserve it? Were they a good person?
You get one question.
I was just saying, throw it out there. I'm sorry.
Answer your question.
No,
next.
we ain't breaking the rules. We ain't breaking the rules.
No, they were not a good question.
Wait.
No, they were not a good
Go,
question.
Tim.
It was not.
Oh wow.
Look at me try to. I'm gonna
That
get
was
that
good.
question.
Go.
Okay.
But I'm gonna take that shot
Go.
anyway.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Go, Timmy.
You been waiting for
All
that.
right.
let's go, Tim.
I was.
If I brought this syrup, no.
No.
Who you asking?
I guess I'm gonna ask Adrian. I guess.
The Virgo twin.
Dun, dun, dun.
I don't even know. I don't be
Lights
thinking
on or
about
off?
Can I pass?
Yes.
Yeah.
Y'all
No,
seats.
Long as it's not gas.
Y'all seats is these seats is lukewarm.
All right.
Wait till
Hey.
the guys in the hot seat.
He
That's
done
it.
read.
I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm back.
We
to
doing
you.
guys next week.
Yeah, cause this is these.
I won't be doing guys, but
Hey. Three.
AOA.
B, C, D, E, F, G.
How long can you go before needing to come up for air?
Oh. On the dick?
No, on a balloon.
Tracy, for our sponsors.
What you
It's
mean?
a great movie.
You mean like give a head?
I mean, you could still breathe while you riding, right?
He
Oh,
said
yeah, I'm giving head
Before
too,
you have
nigga.
to come up
for
for
air.
though.
Before you gotta say
You would need to come up if you already
deep
on top.
inhalation.
I don't gotta come up from air because nigga, you coming. What you mean?
She will die for it. That's what she said.
She gonna
I'm
get
saying-
that. You
I'm
feel me?
saying, I'm
She
saying,
dies, she
like,
dies.
baby, the job's gonna get done, and it's gonna get done before I even need to come up for air. Like, if you down there to the point where you gotta come up for air, you done already screwed up.
Oh, so you saying
okay.
they don't know what they
So how-
doing?
Yeah.
What's
All
your
right.
record? What's your record?
Go ahead, B.
Was it on record? Less than 2 minutes.
He's in the grave. That's her record. Suck the soul out of him. All right, the question is for Leah. Have you ever had a year where you had more than 5 partners?
Dang, Jordan, now it's getting hot. Damn. With only 4 minutes. Now y'all want to get it hot.
Yes.
It's hot in here.
So take off.
All right,
All right.
Tim.
And now that you see the hotness in the
Right.
Yeah, because I'm about to leave.
Let's go.
we still got 4 minutes.
Right.
Come on, Tim, make it
Have
good.
you had? I'm gonna ask all y'all. Y'all can all answer this. You ever had more than one sex partner in one day?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Next. Bring them
Have
out.
you
Bring them
ever-
out.
Mess with your significant others, close personal friend.
Who you asking?
All of y'all.
All of us.
Yeah.
No.
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 While
Wait,
knowing
hold
them?
on, hold on. I did.
Wait, what?
While knowing them?
The fact that you had a follow-up question gave me the answer.
No, there's boundaries. It's,
I
Apparently
accidentally.
Accidentally. Sound like OJ over there.
not. Trip fell and landed on.
Oh my.
I didn't know.
All right, if you ain't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
That's
Honestly, I did not know.
All right, that's
I
different.
found
If you
out
ain't
afterwards,
know.
like, oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, I messed with cousins. I didn't know they was cousins.
Okay, this is a question
They
for
was
all
like
the
12 years
ladies.
apart, like, one
This is a
was-
question
I
for
lost
all the
my
ladies.
cousin when I was 18.
Have y'all ever been
I
in a
like-
situation where y'all got cheated on and then y'all went out and had revenge cheat sex?
Yes.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't even make me drink it. Like,
No.
come on.
Yeah, I know. My stuff still sitting here. But yes.
Yes.
Tim,
Tim.
get them out. Get them out. Get them out.
Get them out.
When receiving head
Mhm.
and you nut
Uh-huh.
and you keep going.
Oh. That's a demon. That is a demon.
Inclusive. Oh,
What is your next action?
Kick him off of me.
To keep receiving.
Oh, I got a good
Yeah, I'm
question.
gonna let it go.
Hurry up.
Yeah,
Hurry up.
Keep going.
I got a good question.
all right. Here we go.
That should be real shit.
I'm not, no, keep going.
I'm gonna get
Continue
another one.
on.
What you mean? Come on, keep going. Let's go.
Carry on.
Hey, y'all some bogus.
Right, what you gotta do, baby.
If you found out that a dude that you've been feeling for a minute, really feeling, smashed your mom or your sister,
Man, leave my mama out of it.
Would you still date him?
Mama-
still dating.
Don't bring up my mama.
Don't put my
Don't
mama
bring up
in
my
there.
mama.
Don't put my mama in
No.
there.
I'm sorry.
My
No,
mama,
absolutely not.
I'm sorry, Mama.
No,
I had to ask you.
my mama's
No.
a saint, so
Absolutely
my
not.
mama.
They in the
No.
hot seat.
No.
No.
Next.
No.
Next
Okay.
question. Absolutely not.
Next. No.
All right. How long could y'all stay with a dude if he never wanted to give you the strokes? All he just wanted to do was give you head. How long would you stay with him?
I would say when I'm cheat the whole time. I ain't gonna did that, been there, done that.
I got toys, so we gonna work it out.
Right.
We can work it out.
We
We gonna work it out.
I got all types of. I got a treasure box.
I ain't gonna do that. I cheated.
Those
the whole
cool.
time.
I mean, because at this point, you're a female.
Timmy. Yeah, because he didn't want to give you the strokes. He just wants to eat your box.
Don't worry about it. We gonna work it out.
You're a female.
That's,
Y'all go-
that's fine. Okay, and that's all he wanted. I was in that situation. Oh, that's it. Yeah, and I wanted. I like
had
the
one of those
strokes.
before.
So yeah, I'm gonna go give me somebody that give me the strokes too. So yeah, whatever.
I got
We
toys
only
for
got
a
1
reason.
minute. So.
Different strokes for
Less
different
than 1
folks, I
minute.
guess.
One more.
Let's start it. Let's do it reverse way. And then we could go right back to you because Tim is last and it takes him forever to ask a question.
Come on.
Okay, let's go.
All right, cool. All right. So, have you ever been in a situation where you stood up a dude who really liked you for another guy that you just wanted to smash?
Yep.
No.
Next, go.
Wait, what?
Have you ever been in a situation where you stood up a dude that really likes you for a guy that you just wanted to smash?
Yep,
like,
had him get a hotel room,
like
everything.
it was a
Been
dude that
before.
he was head over heels for you. He wanted to take you
Yep.
out and everything like that, and you said nope.
Yep.
And you went and hollered at just the
No.
guy
Got
that.
your back.
No.
you know.
Yep.
Nope.
I
Gabby.
did.
If y'all was presented with that same option today, would y'all do it?
What?
No.
What?
If y'all was presented
What
with
would
that same
be said?
situation.
Say for
Right
instance,
now,
you got
would you
a
do
guy that really likes you. He wants to take you out on a date, but then you got a guy that you really feeling, and he wants to smash. Which one you doing? Going on a date or smashing guy?
I'm gonna do both. Go.
A little bit of both. I ain't gonna lie.
There you go.
So you go,
That's
now
it.
isn't that y'all gonna go out on a date and then?
Yep.
I'm
Yeah.
going
And the
on
dude that took you out on a date
We
and about
not
to get
together.
none.
We not together. So I'm gonna
Okay.
go on your date,
Then
and I'm
you go-
gonna, see what's up, and it's gonna be a real date.
They be
But
real.
I'm gonna,
Hey, respect.
I'm gonna slide afterwards.
Tell him you got one. Hurry up.
Right.
Nope.
Nope.
Say
All
no.
right.
So-
guess
And
we
that was
outta
the
here.
TMI.
Well, I guess we are out of time, folks. This was the TMI show on Red Line Radio. This is the Cleveland Outlaws.
In the TMI group.
Yeah.
The question for next week's sweepstakes will be in the group. Dom, pay attention so that you can get your prize.
So, in order to qualify to win the prize, you have to send us a message. Do not post under the question.
Don't
Because
answer,
people gonna speak.
Send
don't
the
answer the
message.
post.
To the TMI group.
Send the
Send us a
message.
message.
We will take all the correct messages and put your name in a box, and
It's
we
gonna be
will
a drawing.
pick from it and do a drawing so that it is fair for the person to win the prize.
Indeed.
The only way to qualify is if you send us a message with the answer. If you
And it
put
has to be the
the
correct
answer
answer.
under the question, you are disqualified.
Facts.
So make sure y'all tuned into the group chat.
We're gonna see y'all next week. We want y'all to have a safe,
Great prizes.
blessed week.
And drop those questions in the chat
We gonna see
also
y'all
for the guys
next
to be in
week.
the hot seat next
Outlaw
week.
Jones tonight, out accounting.
Dropping Benny's too.
Come out and see me.
The show is sponsored by American Life Insurance. This is the TMI show on Red Line Radio. Have a safe week. See y'all next time.
All right.
Peace.
Y'all.